He then texted your wife, Brian Albert, and Nicole Albert, quote, "Tell them the guy never went in the house," correct?
Yeah, that's part of the same text. Yes.
Mr. McCabe, who was the guy that you were referring to? Does he have a name?
That would be John O'Keefe.
The guy.
Clown! You are a clown! Clown! You are a clown! Clown!
Because I was having Jen get the baby blankets to wrap around him out of my car. Because I was having Jen get the baby blankets to wrap around him out of my car. Because I was having Jen get the baby blankets to wrap around him out of my car. Because I was having Jen get the baby blankets to wrap around him out of my car. Because I was having Jen get the baby blankets.
This is it, this is it, this is life, the one you get, so go and have a ball. This is it, this is it, this is life, the one you get, so go and have a ball.
Fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thundering lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Catch your boy, hold weight.
You wrong. You wrong. You wrong. You wrong. You
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And you keep me going, and I feel like this is my purpose, and it's more important than anything I did in my prior life. And I'm not the first person this has happened to.
Hey, what up? Wow. Here's what betrayal looks like, James.
Nothing.
Kevin from South Boston made the heel turn. Man, Kevin, we're on your ass. We ain't never gonna stop.
If necessary. If necessary.
You know, I mean, you went as far as drop the track, Kevin from South Boston, John Cena and Tupac.
Your pumps didn't finish, now you're about to feel the wrath of a menace.
In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win it, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm
John
storming on these
Cena.
streets like I'm thundering lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm harder than nails, plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughter the stale competition. I got
Remember
the
that
whole
one,
block
though.
wishing they could run with my division,
You
but they
predict
gone
his
fishing
spot.
with no bait. Get your boy whole weight.
You can predict his bars, huh?
Yeah, man. Josie Lou, how we feeling?
Josie Lou.
I go by the name of J.F.K.
And I go by the name of James Jackson. Excuse me.
Could have been anywhere in the world.
But you were here with us. And we appreciate that.
For sure. Appreciate your time. And you're looking at this graphic right here. And here is what betrayal looks like. If anybody's been watching the WWE, John Cena is a bad guy.
Mhm.
He turned on his friend, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes used to run up and down the road with him. He wants it all. He sold out for the money.
Sold out.
And this is one crazy angle. And at the end of the day, you see John Cena's face, right, upset. And then you see right below, you see Higgins and you see John O'Keefe. And I'm not trying to make a parody of John O'Keefe's loss of life because it's very sad. But we're rolling with current times. So we're in the current moment. And this is what's going on in life right now. WrestleMania is going down April 1st. I think the first week of April. The trial starts April. So it's running parallel. The point is that he made a heel turn. He's on some shit. He disrespected his friend. And that's no different than what you did, Kevin from South Boston. You put a knife right in John O'Keefe's back. You did him wrong. You did him dirty. And he paid the ultimate price.
That's a fact, man. You just could have been a real friend to him, man. None of this shit, would have happened. Never spun that block. All that bullshit. So, Mike.
I don't know. He teamed up with The Rock, Jay Whalen. 2 movie stars.
Mm.
You see that face? You see a guy that was all about the kids, right? And so wasn't Kevin from South Boston. Kevin from South Boston was all for the kids too, Jay. He was all for the kids. He was in the house playing video games with them and all that. Little kids
All
were like,
that.
"Who's that? Call me Uncle. Call me Uncle Brian."
Oh, shit.
Yeah, here's an ATF pin.
Oh, shit. Come put that ATF on. Now go get me some fruit snacks.
And the whole
Man.
time, all eyes was on Karen Reed. The whole time, this guy right here, poor John O'Keefe, because this is what we're here for. This whole time, John O'Keefe right there at the bottom of your screen with a smile. Really thought that was his friend.
Teresa, yes, the kids. So when we say the kids, he was crying on the stand, right? He was upset. He said he played Xbox with the kids. So yeah, we know he wasn't necessarily there for the kids. Disclaimer. Just had to put that out there. I don't want to say nothing like that.
He 100% wasn't there for the kids. He went there because he said in the text messages to Karen, he got invited by John, and then Karen doubled down and said, "Come through."
Right.
And he's like, "Okay, I'm coming through." As he's playing feetsies, playing with the controller, and Karen broke out the Hennessy privilege. She broke out the Hen Rock, James.
Hen Rock. Man.
I hear the pain in her voice when she says my prior life. If you are here, Karen, we love you. Karen, you in the building tonight? If you're here, pop out.
Yeah, man. I think about it now as far as the whole situation, and we know why she did that. I mean, we said it too in the beginning, checking the part about checking the market value. I think it was more too that they was just beefing, and it was one of those things like, oh yeah, watch this, I'm gonna get you mad now, you know, I'm gonna get you upset and let you feel how I felt in Aruba type of shit.
But in the end, it doesn't matter what Karen felt. It
It's
doesn't matter what Higgins felt. It mattered what John O'Keefe felt in the end. What he felt about his so-called friend. His so-called friend talking to his girl behind his back in his house around his kids. And at the end of the day, excuse me, Brian, Kevin from South Boston, should have did the right thing and just told him.
Yep.
This is what betrayal looks like. We got some turbulence in the chat.
Turbulence in the chat.
Turbulence in the chat.
Man.
Oh, man.
Peace and love. I'm just a girl in the world. Peace and
turbulence in the chat.
Somewhere beneath the city's neon glow.
Oh yeah.
First class tickets to another awesome show. J.F.K. is gonna fly this plane as soon as James gets across 3 lanes. There he is, all right, let's freaking go.
We got turbulence in the chat, let's go!
The flaps are down, we're on our way, we're off the ground. The waterfall is where the truth is at. Crank that music up tonight, everyone enjoy the flight. Oh no, there's turbulence in the chat. Hang on, there's turbulence in the chat.
I'm just a girl in the world with a $50 purple chip, pink chip. Peace and love to you both. Free Karen Reed. Indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
appreciate it. It's funny. I see people saying James running across 3 lanes. I never read. I said, look, did I say run across? I said, no, my man had to cross 3 lanes. We working too.
Laura Pike, I seen on the last Laura Pike, bring to your attention. You said that you sent $10 last time on a super chat and I didn't answer you. I actually did put it up. I was running through the super chat. Sometimes I don't go over them, but you said something about writing some rhymes or some things like that in the last live stream on Saturday. I think it was Saturday afternoon. I said, hit me up. And I seen at the end, you were like, my super chat didn't get read. It got lost. It didn't get lost. I actually pulled it up, but it was fast. But yeah, you know, I appreciate that $10. I appreciate you. And yeah, but I write all my own rhymes. So I think you said something about writing rhymes for me.
Oh,
I wouldn't let Jay-Z write my rhymes.
nah,
And that's all, and that's all due respect. But I'm always interested in seeing your pen work. If you want to show me something, I'm always cool with that. Betrayal. Betrayal. Crazy, right?
It's crazy to think, you know. Hey, baby girl, how you feeling? Betrayal. And now, like, I mean, shit, there we say, Jay, it's happening to him. The betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Oh, what's happening to him?
You know, it's
And,
funny how love works like that, though, right?
hmm Well, here's another thing I wanted to show you. I want you to decode this, Kevin from South Boston. Since you want to call us up and call yourself Kevin, what's this mean, Kev? What does this mean right here?
Oh, man. Oh, I can't wait to hear shit.
Kevin. Kevin, the phone lines are open for you, man. You want to explain yourself what the fuck this means?
Oh, shit.
Kevin,
Oh,
Kevin, you want to
man.
explain what this means? Kevin,
Shit.
what does that mean?
Saving for a vacation?
Kevin, what does that mean, buddy?
One-way ticket to Hollywood? What's up with this shit, man?
What does that mean, Kev? I'll let the cheap people read it. Let me take that down real quick, the Kevin from South Boston thing. It says, at the door, Kevin from South Boston, why were you so scared? And there's 5-gallon water bottles. What does that mean, Kev? Anybody with your best guesses in the chat? If you got some guesses in the chat, lay it down. Let us know. Got some turbulence here. Love you guys. Love your passion for justice, your music, your humor. Praying for a miracle to give Karen a free trial if he can't read. Absolutely, Joanne. Lynn became a YouTube member. Thank you, Lynn. I think that's Scotty's wifey.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody
yeah.
got any idea? Anybody got any idea what that means?
I
You
mean,
know what that means, Kevin. James don't even know what that means.
I have no clue. Is he like carrying water in for somebody or something?
Oh man, it's crazy. What do them gallons of water mean, Kevin from South Boston? Because what happened was the woman that I spoke to on today's live, I talked about it. You can go back to everybody when you leave here, go to James Jackson. Let me pull him up on the screen. Go to James Jackson's channel at James Jackson.
Yes,
Right?
actually, I think I gotta
We
fix
did a
that.
we did a live earlier. That's all right, buddy. We did a live earlier. We've been going live twice a day the last couple of. I think we did it like twice already. So
Yeah.
we said we're gonna pick up the pace. James rocked out for like 35 minutes. So towards I think he did like 30 minutes, and I jumped in the last like
Like an hour and 30 minutes.
I think you did 30 by yourself, and I did like an hour with you. But I talked about this. Now, what happened was I spoke to a woman who was with Brian, aka Kevin from South Boston. And then come to find out this afternoon, James, I got a text message. Well, an inbox. And she said to me that she felt scared and she didn't want me to go totally on tonight's show all the way in like I did earlier today on your show, on our show, the Leo.
Oh, shit.
But I already had said it, So if you guys want to hear what I said, you guys could go back. But I will leak some things out. I won't get into it because there's so much I didn't say. So if you're watching right now, I did say some things earlier, but the long gamers, all my long gamers out there, the people, our crew, go to James Jackson, go check out. I'm pretty sure half you guys were already there, so you heard what I said.
You gotta appreciate that though, too, Jay. You know, that's respect. She asked
that's
you not
respect,
to,
and I won't go too far in, but I will do something like this.
Right. Throw a little riddle in his face.
Kevin, what's that mean, buddy? I will say a couple of things. I won't say everything. There's a couple of things have to be said because at the end of the day, March. You know what though? We got some turbulence in the chat. Let's take some turbulence, man. Let's get this plane rocking a little bit. Let's take everybody up to 39,000 feet, right, James?
Let's do it.
Thomas Daly, thank you, brother. Jerry Berry, great to see you. Josie, oh
Josie.
shit, she's in the building again. Man, Josie be holding us down. God damn, Josie. You know what that is, right? I mean, we got
Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat.
From who?
Josie's on a vacation far away.
Who?
Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat.
Keeps the brain rocking.
Josie's on a vacation far away.
I got something for Josie. I think we gotta keep the plane rocking. Let's do a little something like this. Let's go. What does this mean, y'all? Woo!
I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Mommy, I'm good all by myself, but baby, you make me better. 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 You make me better.
You plus me, it equal better math. Your boy a good look, but she my better half. I'm already bossing, already flossing, but why had a cake if it ain't got the sweet frosting? You keeping me on my A game without having to say name. They may flame, but shorty, we burn it up. The sag in my swag, pep in my step. Daddy do the Gucci, mommy in the steps. Yes, it's a G thing. Whenever we swing, I'ma need Coretta Scott if I'm gonna be king.
I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Mommy, I'm good all by myself, but baby, you make me better. 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 First things first, I does what I do, but everything I am, she's my improve. I'm already boss, I'm already fly, but if I'm a star, she is the sky.
Dennis Sweeney, what's up, Dennis?
She give me reason to not stop. And though I'm hot, together we burn it up.
The taped up cut, the clean Timbo, Timbo, Neo, Timbo.
You know, this is what you call fake love, man. So tonight we're gonna be playing a lot of love tracks, and this shit is wild, man, because that was fake love what you did, Kevin. What's this mean, Kevin? The fuck does this mean?
In case the door gets kicked in or something. He's got the...
Other guys have tried before.
Oh shit!
To replace you as my lover.
It's all about love tonight, not that fake shit.
I have a doubt. Boy, it's you I can't do without.
R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe. Shit.
Everybody, let's sing it.
Feel better, Mama J. Yeah, we can.
This is a love. It's love. See that fake love, man. We ain't with that shit. You try to break Kevin and John up. It didn't go the way you wanted. What's this mean, Kevin? What's this mean, Kevin?
When I first laid my eyes upon you, I knew right then that you were the one. Eyes so deep, you sent me melting.
We're currently at 28,000.
To say, oh
We always think of James.
but then you seem to change your mind.
There's a lady on the porch waving us in.
Like you were oh so shy. It's the game you're playing hard to get. Won't you tell me? Want me? Don't you want me to touch you and to hold you tight? Don't you want me like I want you to kiss and love all through the night? I'd like to know more than just your name. Did you come here alone or with someone? If only you would open my eyes and let me know just where you're coming from.
Officer John
Are you
O'Keefe.
looking for a new love, or does commitment seem to bring you down? Is that a look of yes or is it no? Please don't tease me. Oh, want me? Don't you want me to touch you and to hold you tight? Don't you want me like I want you to kiss and love all through the night?
R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe. I need everybody. R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe. This is what this shit's all about. Let's go. Kevin. What does that mean, Kevin from South Boston? We're currently at 39,000 feet, our cruising altitude. You guys can take your seatbelts off, throw your trays up, do whatever you want, drink your nips, hit your vapes. If you're in the Sky Miles Club, you need to calm the fuck down. How we feeling, people? How we feeling?
I'm trying to read the chat real quick. Anybody see Kelly Reed in the chat?
Anybody got any idea what them water bottles mean? James said, what did you say, James?
I would say maybe he puts them in front of a door just so in case the feds is gonna kick that door in, or even.
I don't think it's the feds he was worried about.
Oh, I think
What's
maybe.
the riddle? What's the riddle, J.F.K, Daniel Boone? I don't know. There's a big picture of Higgins with John O'Keefe and water bottles in big fonts. It says, at the door, Kevin from South Boston. Why were you so scared? So the water bottles at the door, Kevin from South Boston. Why are you so scared? So the riddle was right there in front of your face if you didn't know. I said it without saying it. Now I said it. And you're absolutely right, James. In March of 2022, 1 month after this went down, James, what happened? What did I find out last night?
That he was speaking to another woman. Not only speaking, he was putting himself out there on some dating site.
Not just any dating site. He was on Match.com.
I don't know these shit. Match.com.
1 month. One month after, and I actually found it. I found it, James. I found his profile pic on Match.com. There it is, right there.
Oh man.
Kevin. Kevin from South Boston. You out there? You might want to give us a call, man. Kev, you out there? Your girl, you know, we know the girl. You know, she's
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston. Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Hey, man.
Appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? They're decorated dudes. They're decorated dudes. Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up, Kevin from Southie? What's happening?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? But let me ask you something. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. What happens? Like, can you look at this from both sides? And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to, like, you know, put it out there that you were wrong?
You sound like Higgins, bro. What?
You wrong.
Is this Higgins?
Is this Higgins?
You wrong.
You're Higgins.
Why? I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? They're decorated dudes. They're decorated dudes.
They're
decorated dudes. What?
James, you still with me, man?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm listening. I'm just I'm trying to do two things at once. So basically, Kelly had messaged me on the Justice page. I was talking with Kelly and we messaged. Kelly's doing a fundraiser. I actually sent you the link, Jay, for Karen's, you know, because they're gonna have to have a lot of you know, there's a lot of stuff. Actually, I think she put a super chat in and said she just said, yeah, she sent you a super chat. So anyway, what they're doing is they're trying to do, it's called
Why Why can't I
Helps
see
it.
it?
I know I can't find it. That's what I've been trying to do is find it. She's definitely in the chat.
You said you sent the super chat though. She didn't send the super chat, did she? Unless I can't find it. I see Scott. I see Sandra. I see Joanne. I see Jerry Berry. Josie.
she's saying she can't even super chat. The page won't let her. So see, this is what I mean, man.
Well, listen. Go ahead. You wanna say what you need to say?
All right, so I'll just Kelly. We'll try to work on why you ain't getting through. But I'll just let them know, and I'm sure J.F.K. obviously now he has no problem doing this. I sent you the link. They're doing a popcorn fundraiser for Karen to make sure she has enough money for experts, hotels, food, travel, whatever else they require. She just asked if we could please share it on our shows.
Yeah.
If
no
you are
problem.
comfortable, share the link or just send them to the page, the Justice page for Karen Reed TB official page. That's on Facebook. You guys can find it there.
So making changes. Go get that link and just post it. Or Mark S, find that link to the popcorn and post it. I already got the Karen Reed. I already have Kelly. I already have the Karen Reed defense fund. I already have that linked up, pinned up. But making changes or what do you call it? Other mod. She changed her name. Little fun size. Go to Facebook, find the link.
I think there we go. Josie
she
Lou
in
got it. Yeah, Josie Lou just put it up. So
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
the
she got it
link.
right there.
Yep.
There you go.
Thanks, Josie. I'm
Oh,
sure
I forgot we
Kelly
gave
can-
Josie a wrench. My bad, Josie. My bad. Josie's gonna hate me. My bad, Josie. I forgot I gave her a wrench. Josie's working here too.
So
Yeah, so there you go. Not a problem. But the thing I want to say is this guy right here. Is that all? Is there anything else I need to be saying?
Yeah. No, that's all she was. Well, she couldn't get through. She wanted to send. She was trying to send a super chat and then send a She can't send a super chat or a message. That's why I was like trying to read to see where she was. Yeah, it's blocking her. I don't know why.
I got a message.
She said, I guess the last two shows.
Really? She can't send me a message on what?
She can't send a super chat and she cannot comment in the chat.
So someone blocked her?
So one of the mods must maybe
Someone
it was
blocked
prior.
Kelly Reed?
Yeah.
Nah, they didn't.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
No, but hold on. You got to calm down. We don't know if she was blocked or not.
Man, I didn't say.
I'm just saying. You said you're sorry, Kelly. You don't know. If
Yeah,
she was blocked.
all right. Well, you're right, but you also just never mind.
What? What did I do? I'm saying
Nothing.
you're saying one of the mods must have blocked her from before. I don't remember anybody blocking Kelly Reed.
No,
she was
I
in.
didn't finish. I'm saying when. So remember when all that turbulence came in when Karen first came in our chat and there was like 4 different Karens. They might have saw Kelly. I'm just saying.
But I'm saying that was months ago. That was like a month ago. Kelly's been in our chat since then, though.
Oh yeah, she was rocking out with us.
That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't understand if she got blocked. There was no confusion who Kelly was, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to come at you, dude. You just barked at me. You need to calm the fuck down. I'm just saying Kelly's been in the chat. I mean, I hope it ain't. That's what I'm saying. It might be a glitch in the matrix. I don't know. I'm about to check. If someone did block her, it wasn't me. It wasn't you. I don't know why Fun Size would do it or making changes or any mods would do it. I'm about to check. I'm about to find out right now. How do I got to do this? Oh, I got to go into my computer. Fun. Well, since I got to do that. Fun. Since I got to do that, let me do this. All right, let me take this down because I was getting into something with him. So that messed me up. So let me figure this out. Sorry, guys. Sorry. But who remembers this joint right here? I don't know who blocked you, but someone blocked you.
Yeah.
Someone blocked you. I didn't want to blame the mods. I know I didn't block her. And I know you didn't block her. But someone blocked Kelly. Now that's you know what I'm getting at, right? Remember you talked about that wrench? Wrench?
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying that. I don't want to blame. And
no, I know.
You know.
That's why I was saying
we're live on air.
I know.
But I don't want to blame Mock S. I don't want to blame Fun Size, and I definitely want to blame Making Changes or Josie. Josie just got a wrench, but that wouldn't be fair to say, oh, you blocked Kelly, you know, and they didn't, because at that particular time in that moment, there was no reason to block her. You know what I'm saying? She's been in the chat. So there's one.
And it happened too, right? It happened, but it happened recently.
Hold on. God? Let's go! It's a mystery, James. It's a mystery, James. What the fuck? Oh, man, James. Let's go.
Fun Size, Kelly, who?
Jeez.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow, we got a double agent.
Oh my God.
That's love to you too, Kelly.
God?
Life is a mystery.
It's a mystery, James.
5, 4, 3,
mystery to me.
0. This one's explosive.
James,
let's go.
On him. It's a. We gotta wrench it with a wrench. Oh, fuck.
Disclaimer.
Thank you, Kelly Reed, so much. So Kelly Reed's having a we got the link up there. They're having a popcorn fundraiser. We got the link to the defense fund. I donated today. I gave some money over there. Go over there, throw some bread, $20, $5, whatever you got, man. You know, throw something to Karen. She needs it. We're trying to do a fundraiser right now. Me and James, we're trying to do this live podcast. I kind of got my hands tied behind my back with it because I'm not in town right now in that area. But we're trying to make that happen in April, and whatever we make on that, we're going to share some of the proceeds with Karen. Plus, get together with you guys. How many people in the chat would come for a show of hands right now? Right? For a show of hands right now, put your ones up if you would show up. But let's just say the tickets are $30, right? $30 via Venmo. I never did nothing like this before. A live podcast with me and James with some special guests. Be fun. We'll go over the case. Be like a 3.5, 4 hour event. We'll have a DJ in there. We'll play the music that you like. You meet J.F.K. You meet James. By a show of hands, put your ones up or who would show up. Put your ones up who would show up. Who would definitely show up. Yeah, man. We got Gigi. Let's see.
Wow. It's a lot of ones, Jay. I mean, that's dope. That would be Dennis Sweeney's down. Everybody, I haven't seen, everyone's throwing up a one. I mean, just the amount of ones I've seen, that's enough. Yeah.
I want to meet all you guys.
Everybody.
I want to meet everybody, and I want to, oh shit.
Damn.
Josie Lou will give 30 tickets.
30
Hold on.
tickets.
Oh shit. Josie Lou. Hold on. What is going on here? Oh,
Yeah.
man, Kevin from South Boston. Oh, you're fucking up if we do a live podcast.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. You don't even know. Maybe we got to hit something like this, man. Damn,
You could bring the Poland Springs, Kevin.
yeah, you could bring the Poland Springs, boy. Let's go. Josie, we love you, girl.
Freak out, Reed. That shit, huh, Jay? some more turbulence.
Kevin from South Boston, what the fuck is this?
God damn, Kevin.
Kevin, we got the police first. The police.
Enjoy.
I arrested more people in 1 week than you did all year, son.
Enjoys backstabbing his friends. I just saw
His favorite things is waterfalls, fighting, lying, and betrayal. He enjoys backstabbing his friends. Oh yeah.
What a piece of shit, huh?
And he loves giving people out ATF coins.
And hats too, and ATF hats. Wow, this shit is wild. What a fucking profile. No wonder why you getting all these hot girls. They're like, oh shit, he loves to
Kelly,
backstab
thank you
his
again.
friends.
It wasn't me, the other Kelly 2025. Pro Gamer, we appreciate all you do. Decorated dudes, we appreciate you. Kevy Kev, my man. J.F.K. James, can you remind me Higgins Kevy Kev said he is a clown? Absolutely. Listen, hold on a minute. Our boy, part of the panel, he's in rotation on the panel. There's not too many people that are in rotation on the JFK panel, and Kevy Kev is one of them, 781. And Higgins, he said that.
Clown! You are a clown! A clown! You are a clown! A clown!
Damn, Kevy Kev. You already know. But Kevin from South Boston.
Shit.
This is what we talk about, right? Every show goes into every show. Let me go into a little bit more turbulence. Dennis Sweeney. What up, Dennis? Always love the show. I appreciate you, Dennis. I appreciate you, man. I look forward to meeting you too, man. So there you have it. I mean, just to touch back on what we talked about the he's going to bring the Poland Spring, Kevin from South Boston, and the 5-gallon jug. So we'll have enough water for sure.
We'll be all set.
So now it's go time, James. It's time to put it together, get a date, and get this show on the road and do a live podcast, meet the people, make some money, and give it to Karen, give some to Karen, and and some towards the creative process and what we can do on our end as far as making some more fire docuseries, documentaries, things that we do, on the video tip. I know the live streams is where it's at, but we can share the cinematic stuff through the live stream. So we definitely be fun. There's so many ideas we have. I mean, because we did the reenactment video, we did that. Like, we know we could have did that 1,000 times better. And maybe that's something that we might dip our hands to, but we're going to need some backup, meaning we're going to need some dudes with the cameras and some dudes that are willing to be sneaky. And when you do things like that, you need to hire them. And everybody got a price, right? So, yeah, that definitely will help the creative process for sure. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. What are you doing to me? Hold on. What are you doing? What is it? Let's go. Let's hit it with this.
You wrong. Yeah. Yeah. This is Kevin from South Boston. Wait, is this Higgins? Higgins? Is that you? Nah. You wrong. They was decorated dudes, acting like they real, but they faking up the truth. Medals on their chest, but they never paid the dues. I see through the lies, yeah, I know the real news. Is this Higgins? Nah, man, you wrong. Trying to test the kid, but I've been too strong. Came from the South, where we hustle all night. No fake love here, gotta keep the game tight. You talking like you know me, but you really just guessing. See me on the rise, now they stressing, confessing. Boston on my back, and we moving like a legend. You wrong, better watch where you stepping. You wrong. They was decorated dudes, acting like they real, but they faking up.
It's awesome, Patrick.
Medals on their chest, but they never paid the dues. I see through the lies, yeah, I know the real news. Kevin called my phone asking, is this Higgins? Told him, nah, my dude, must be something that you tripping. They was talking big, but the stories don't match. Said they run the city, but they never left the patch. I keep it 10 toes, I ain't playing with the clouds. Said they run the game, but they never
7 people, huh?
Not one saw John O'Keefe laying in the front yard.
You heard what James said right here.
Wish you was here, not sitting at my place.
When I tell you it's probably the size of two of this car and another car, this yard's small, man. You back out of the driveway, you're seeing somebody laying down right there.
No way.
Absolutely.
There's no way someone was on the lawn?
There's no way. Somebody was placed, John O'Keefe was placed there. There's no way he was there. And 7 people backed out and didn't see him. It's wild, man.
Talk to the people, James.
It was just crazy, being there. And for them to bring the jury there, the jury, last jury got to see that yard. And for them to not think like that, like how we thought, as soon as we got there, we knew, like, there's no way that 7 people at this house and did not see Officer John O'Keefe. And, man, it's just sad at the end of the day to think about it. But yeah, for sure, no one left that house without seeing somebody, if somebody was laying there.
I mean, he wasn't laying there at that time. I can assure you of that. At 12:30 to 5 a.m., he was laying there right around 5 a.m. when they put him out there. He wasn't laying there at 12:30. I could tell you that.
Their excuses are so generic too, like, oh, it was icy out, so I was looking down because I had heels on. Man, I get that. I know when girls walk when it's icy out, usually holding on to each other or look, tippy toeing. But guess what? You're gonna tippy toe and be like, oh shit, there's John O'Keefe laying right there. As soon as you come out that door, you're seeing somebody. I mean, that's just me. I always look at my surrounding.
So let me put this into perspective, right? Because we had a little bit of turbulence on the block. I guess we have a ratchet with a wrench running wild, blocking Kelly Reed. I'm sure it wasn't Mark S. I'm 100% sure it wasn't Josie Lou. I'm 100% sure it wasn't Mark S. also. And my guy making changes, Patrick. Hell fucking no. Pardon my French.
No.
And I know it wasn't my girl, Fun Size, because if she did do it by mistake, or any of my mods would have did it by mistake, they would have just said it. So we do have one person with a wrench that pops in and out. And I don't know. I guess we're going to have to speak to that situation, but I don't know. It's kind of weird because Kelly Reed's been, it was Kevin from South Boston. It was. I mean, absolutely. It's just weird how you got blocked, and the funny thing about it is I just unblocked
the Karen ones.
Yeah. Like, no, I did that. And Kelly wasn't
that
in
night.
I did
no.
But that was like 3 weeks ago. That was a long time.
Well, I guess this happened
Kelly's
right
been
after.
in there.
Right.
Kelly's been in here like every night.
She told me it was like right after that night. So that's why it's even more crazy, man. Because I said
after
it.
What night?
The night Karen was in thanking us and everything. And we was playing the U2. And I said, Karen, if it's you.
Is that night? Yeah, that's the night. So you're throwing a sub out there. They don't understand, but I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hold on. I got a call from the tower. Tina Maz with a $50 super chip. I appreciate that. Much love. Can you give a shout out to my husband, Nick? Love you both. Stay strong, James. Keep going with your vids. JFK, you are a great friend. Love your friendship. I appreciate that. Nick, what up, man?
What's up, Nick?
Nick, you got a good girl, Tina, man. Treat her right, man. You're still lucky, my man. You're the man that's lucky. Keep her close, man. Hold her tight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So before we got into that fuckery. Oh no, she said she couldn't chat the night Karen was there.
Oh.
Yeah. So what happened before that? I don't know. Maybe it was some mistake. I don't know. Right? No big deal. It's fixed now. No big deal. But back to this guy right here. The reason why there's a Match.com, Kevin from South Boston is shining. He enjoys backstabbing his friends and setting people up. he gives out ATF coins. When he goes out to dinner, he has these ATF coins that got like Boston Bruins on them, Patriots and Celtics, and they say ATF on them. And he hands them, when he gives a tip, he hands that out with the tip too. So he like the merchandise paraphernalia, whatever how you want to say it, I would call it merch. He's a merch guy. He's like a pack rat. If you give him something, he gives it. Like he's the type of guy that gets a candle for Christmas and tries to give you
Yeah,
a candle.
regifter. He's a
Yeah.
regifter.
Yeah, he's that type of guy.
Yeah.
He's a
Regifter.
very bugged out guy. But the point is, in March of 2022, people, the reason why this means the most, in March of 2022, 1 month after the shit went down, Kevin from South Boston was on Match.com.
Can you believe that shit, man? It's like, that's what's going through your mind, Kevin. Like, I would have other things on my mind opposed to this profile picture on Match.com.
Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Absolutely. Thank you, Pat. Shout
Thanks,
out to
Pat.
you too.
Shout out to you, Pat.
1 month later, bro. A month and a half later, in March.
Great.
And not only that, he got a match.
Yeah. And
got a match.
it's exactly what we talked about, and you nailed it when I'm like, damn, how's he keep getting these hot girls? And his resume, so to speak, or his business card, ATF's on it. He's got he owns 2 properties. A lot of these women now see that as a secure. He's secure. He's what's the word?
Well, he is secure. He has a house in he has stability. He
stability.
He has a house in West Roxbury. Well, I think he rents in West Roxbury, and he's got a house in the Cape. So you're from Boston. You know how it is. It's the one-up game. We already spoke about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, I got a crib in West Roxbury. Come over to my house in West Roxbury, and then let's go down to the Cape. Bring your bikini. We'll go to the bars and we'll get trashed. Now, this woman that I spoke to, she said, like I said, she doesn't want me to go into too much detail, so I won't. I'll just, I'll try to keep it light. But the point is, let's just say, man, he inserted himself, man, and she got with him in 2022 in March. She started seeing him, and this was going on. And as it started unfolding, keep in mind, it wasn't out in the news yet like that. You know what I mean? Nobody knew. Even we didn't know. I mean, I was out. I was there. I remember this case. At that point, you just thought, that it was an accident, right? The news didn't cover it. They were like, a Boston police officer found dead. The conspiracy didn't start leaking out until like 2023, until Turtle Boy got his hand on it. Although Karen, in June of 2022, when she got rearranged in Superior, she mentioned it because Scanlon, but I don't think it started making any traction until like I think the beginning of 2023. By that time, this woman's still with him at that time, and now she's starting to understand what this is all about, and he just chalked it up saying it was work. And then he said that she was the aggressor and that it was nothing. And then when she found out there was 50 pages of this bullshit, these text messages, she was like, well, what do you mean? There's 50 pages of text messages. And then he said to her, well, it's not 50 pages. It's the fonts. And he didn't want her to read into any of it. He didn't want her to talk about it. And then
see how quick he is with the lies, though? It's the fonts.
It's the fonts. And then she even said, because she's this woman, now be clear, this woman is not no stupid woman. This woman is a nice, brilliant woman, very nice lady. And I don't want to get too much into it because she told me she says she's still scared of him. But I already said enough,
right.
Like in the past, if he was listening, that he probably knows. But
this is what you did, man, you know, Kev, and that's where your mind was at. So just to break you down about your patent, it's like you had to fill your endorphins up. So at that particular moment in March of 2022, when you went on Match.com, you forgot to let everybody know that you enjoy backstab. You enjoy setting people up. You enjoy giving out ATF coins. You forgot to tell her that you're really Kevin from South Boston. Your favorite things is chasing waterfalls and fighting at them and lying and betrayal. Oh, what a fucking match.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it back up to 39,000. Listen, man, we're going to slow it down because you know what? That's all fake love. Everything
man,
you did was fake love. It was all fake love. You're a heel. You made the heel turn, man. You're a bad guy for real, bro. You're a bad guy for real, my dude. And on this channel, it's all love. And all my ladies out there, it's nothing but love. We don't like that fake love. This is what betrayal looks like. Love.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a girl who's as sweet as a dove. For the first time in my life, I see I need love. There I was, giggling about the games that I had played with many hearts, and I'm not saying no names. Then the thought occurred, teardrops made my eyes blur, cause I said to myself, look what you've done to her. I can feel it inside, I can't explain how it feels. All I know is that I'll never dish another raw deal, playing make-believe, pretending that I'm true. Holding in my laugh as I say that I love you, saying I'm more, kissing you on the ear, whispering I love you and I'll always be here. Although I often reminisce, I can't believe that I found a desire for true love floating around inside my soul, because my soul is cold. One half of me deserves to be this way till I'm old, but the other half needs affection and joy, and the warmth that is created by a girl and a boy. I need love.
Kevin from South Boston, you might want to give us a call.
I need love.
You did John dirty, my dude. 1 month later, you was on Match.com chasing bitches after you put John down.
Romance, sheer delight, how sweet. I gotta find me a girl to make my life complete. You can scratch my back, we'll get cozy and huddle. I'll lay down my jacket so you can walk over a puddle. I give you a rose, pull out your chair before we eat. Kiss you on the cheek and say, ooh girl, you're so sweet. It's deja vu whenever I'm with you. I could go on forever telling you what I do, but where you at, you're neither here nor there. I swear I can't find you anywhere. Damn sure
all
ain't
about
in my
love.
closet or under my rug. This love search is really making me.
If you're all about love in the chat and you ain't about that fake love like this clown right here, Kevin from South Boston represents that fake love. If you're all about that real love, throw your ones up and let's go.
And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen? Take a chance with my love and you'll find out what I mean. Fantasies can run, but they can't hide. And when I find you, I'ma pour all my love inside. I need love.
How's this shit go?
I need love.
Yes. Love. I want that real love.
Said I would get over you. Now I'm here out on my own. Trying to live
Thank you for Cashapp Jamesamaraljr.
and now you wanna come back, but I don't need no brand new lies. Listen up.
Right?
I wanna love that's serious.
Woo!
No time to play love games.
We're all about love on this channel.
Don't wanna be nobody's fool.
Nobody's
If you wanna
fool.
be with me, you gotta give it up.
You gotta give it up. Let's go.
Real love, I know I wanna have one. Real love, gonna try and get some. Real love, everybody needs one. Real love, got to have real love.
give him another try, man. Let him go.
I don't need opinions to deal with what I have on my mind. Listen up.
Let's go.
I wanna love that's serious. No time to play love games. I don't wanna be nobody's fool.
Say what?
If you wanna be with me, you gotta give it up. Real love, I know I wanna have one. Real love, gonna try and get some. Real love, everybody needs one. Real love, got to have real love.
Man, you gotta give up the lies, my dude. You gotta give up the lies, Kevin from South Boston. For real.
Hello, hello. Of course you're the only girl. You're all I think about. You're the only girl for me. You're all I think about. You're special. Know I love you. Know I love you.
Say you love me, and I think that is true. But every night my girlfriend tells me I should watch you. Now I say I trust you, but I want you to know. I'm not a sucker. Chill out, she knows it's boy Pinocchio. So now I'm leaving, and you know I try.
All right, baby, no more lies.
Say no more lies, and I try to understand. But there's a little exaggeration and almost every man. Now I say I trust you, but I want you to know. Sounds like you cry wolf, baby. I think it's time for me to go. So now I'm leaving, and you know I tried. You don't appreciate the time I tell you.
All right, baby, no more lies. You're the only girl for me. You're all I think about. Of course you're the only girl. You're special. You're the only girl for me. Know I love you. All I think about. Love you. All I know I love you.
Drop it like this. Nothing but love on this channel. Nothing but love. It's nothing but love, Kevin from South Boston. You're a hater. You wrong, my man.
You wrong for sure, man.
1 month. You was on this site?
Giving out ATF points?
I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free, real love. I'm searching for a real love.
That's wild right there.
When
You don't
I
have that
met
CD?
you, I just knew that you would take
Turbulence.
my heart and run. So you
Could've
told
been
me
anywhere in
how
the world.
to love on me. You said I'm not the one. So I slowly came to see all of the things that you were made of. And now I hope my dreams and inspiration lead me to want some real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free, real love. I'm searching for a real love. I got to have a real love. Love so true. Oh, baby. I thought you were the answer to the question in my mind. But it seems that I was wrong if I said so. Maybe I'll find my real love.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Mary Jane, ain't a damn thing changed. I don't know about Higgins cause he's really strange. Running around, trying to run some game. He's on Match.com after a month out. We need to beat him down and shut his ass out. It's James Jackson, J.F.K. relaxing. break it down like that. Yeah, we cold maxing. Let's go. All around the world, bitch. Woo! Could have been anywhere in the world. You already know. And they're singing it like this.
Yo, we've been all around the world. Been all around the world. Sing song. All around the world. Sing song. I came for the party to get naughty, get my rocks on, eat popcorn, watch you move your body to the pop song that I'm singing, ding-a-linging, funky beats ringing, everybody swinging in the place as I kick the J.A.Z.Z.Y style, R&B mixing it with the hip-hop swing beat, champagne in my hand, it won't be long till I'm gone. It's just the same old song.
It's just the freestyle. Meanwhile, we keep the beat kicking. Sweat dripping. Girlies in the limo eating chicken. Oops, don't get the grease on your pantyhose. I love you, Rover. Move over. I gotta blow my nose. Sneezing, but still I'm pleasing. All the slimmies. Pull out my Jimmy. Time to get busy with a Jenny. If it's good and plenty, don't you know? There I go, there I go, there I go. But I don't go nowhere without my gym hat. What I'm rapping is if she's clapping, then I'm strapping, cause I'm smarter than that. And then, girlie, maybe we can get along. Cutie after cutie. It's just
yes, Luna.
It's the same old song, y'all.
Same song.
It's just the same old song.
It's the same song.
How about this, James? Let's go.
Oh, yeah. I get around.
All my ladies, if you know this shit, let's rock.
When we come
R.I.P. Pop, Chalk G.
Stronger than ever. Back to get wrecked. All respect to those who break their neck to keep their hopes in check. Cause oh, they sweat a brother majorly. And I don't know why your girl keeps paging me. She tell me that she needs me. Cries when she leaves me. And every time she sees me, she squeeze me. Ladies, take it easy. Hate to sound sleazy, but tease me. I don't want it if it's that easy. Hey yo, bust it. Baby got a problem saying bye-bye. Just another hazard of a fly guy. Your ass wide don't matter. My pockets got fatter. Now everybody's looking for the ladder. And ain't no need in being greedy. If you wanna see me, try to keep a number, baby, when you need me. And I'll be there in a jiffy. Don't be picky, just be happy with this quickie. But when you learn, you can't time it down, baby doll. Check
How's this shit go?
I get around.
Get around.
What you mean you don't know? Check it go. I get around. The underground just don't stop for hoes. I get around. Still down with the underground clouds. Around they go. I get around. Yeah. Hey yo, shot. Let them hoes know.
Now you can tell from my everyday fits, I ain't rich, so cease and desist with them tricks. I'm just another black man caught up in the mix, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Just cause I'm a freak don't mean that we can hit the sheets. Baby, I can see that you don't recognize me. I'm Shock G, the one who put the satin on your panties.
Go, Patrick.
That can share me. I get
What's up, love? How you doing?
Right.
Well, I've been hanging, singing, trying to do my thing. Oh, you heard that I was banging? Your homegirl you went to school with, that's cool. But did she tell you about her sister and your cousin? Thought I wasn't. See, weekend was made for Michelob, but it's a Monday, my day. So just let me hit it, yo. And don't mistake my statement for a clown. We can keep it on the down low, long as you know that I get around.
Round and round. Too popular now, don't stop for hoes. I get around.
I wasn't mentally or emotionally, and then legally, I didn't even know you could be upcharged. I was expecting to be indicted because of, ham sandwiches.
Yeah, man. So appreciate all the turbulence. Josie Lou could have been anywhere in the world with 99. Wow, Josie. 1999. Thank you, Nancy. We're rocking with the best for sure. And you're the best too. Nothing but love, Heavy D. I got to get that up in the mix for you, Mama J, for sure. I love Heavy D, one of my favorites. There's no way Higgy got any dates after the world get to hear it. There's no way Higgy's getting any more dates after the world gets to hear him read his week game text messages to Karen, for sure. But you'll be surprised because word has it, What the Duck with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Remember, turbulence in the chat keeps the plane rocking. Well, that's the reason why I'm going so hard. Cynthia Lynch. Luna doesn't like Higgins either. Cynthia Lynch, $4.99. Thank you so much. Because at the end of the day, this is what betrayal looks like. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Mean mugging. And this is what he was on. And R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe. So I guess as time started going on, like, and this was early in the relationship, like right around that time, like probably April or May, he was saying he was having problems at work, and he started putting 5-gallon water jugs in front of the door in the Cape. And the woman says, "Why are you putting the water jugs in front of the door?" And he says, "Because, I put a lot of people away. I fucked a lot of people." But that was probably right around the time he didn't know what to do. So, this is a guy who was scrambling and gambling. In March of the very next month, he thinks Karen's already getting bagged and tagged. She's locked up, and he moved right on. Now, think about it. What got him into trouble? What got him into this mess? A woman, right? Karen, right? It got him into this mess. He betrayed his friend. Right off the bat, he's on Match.com, and he has a patent. He's looking for a girl. He's giving out merchandise, coins. On paper, he looks like the biggest stud in the world. He's got the house in West Roxbury, got the house in the Cape, undercover ATF agent. He's got it going on. Cambridge kid, bam. He's going right for the type of ladies who have professional jobs that, probably been in long relationships, or they were with some scumbags. Here he comes. You don't want them type of guys no more. Get with me. I got everything.
Yep.
Ride
and that
with
was
me.
probably what he ran too for game. Oh, I can save. Oh, you got a man that does this. Don't worry, I'll take care of him.
Right.
You know.
And he inserted himself. Boy, there's a lot of things that he did that I can't get into right now. But I'll just leave it at that. But he was putting water bottles in front of the door, right, Kevin from South Boston? You were mad scared. What were you scared of, bro? You started putting water bottles in front of the door in the Cape, man. 5-gallon water bottles, bro. Why are you afraid? I mean, not for nothing. A criminal, like what criminal did you put away? You know what I'm saying? That are going to come track down an ATF agent. Now, one would say if you were talking putting other cops away,
right?
Big bad Brian Hayes away.
I was just gonna say, big bad Brian. Hey,
you got to put something in front of that door, don't you? And she said, I'll just say this too. And she said that she never seen Brian A ever in their whole 18 months she was with dude. Brian A never was around.
Wow.
So this means something, man. I'm not doing this to, have a cheap pop and whatever. And Kevin, if you're watching, give me a call, man, because at the end of the day, what I'm trying to prove to you, Kevin from South Boston, look at this, bro. Look at this, man to man. I'm not even trying to clown you like that, my man. The shoe's on the other foot. What do you do when you bust dudes with guns and they have drugs on them? You sit them in a room and you say, listen, right? This is what you say to them, right, Higgins? You say to them, Kevin from South Boston, disclaimer, this is all entertainment. We're part of the WWE. This is all fake.
Yep.
What do you say to him, Kevin from South Boston, when you have him in the room? What do you think they say when they're caught? What, when he tries to turn him over to a rat? What's along the lines, James? I'll let you run that. What do you think he says?
Go to someone that he caught up?
Caught up, that's looking at hella time.
Oh, he's definitely give me somebody, or let me know something and we can work here. We can work something out. Along those lines, he's definitely trying to get somebody. I mean, is that what you're talking about, or? Yeah, I mean.
So now the shoe's on the other foot.
Right.
Now the shoe's on the other foot, bro, because now me and James are here. And this is not going to age well for you, buddy. This is not going to age well for you. Brian A probably will go to Maine and hide out. And if any heat comes his way, he's jumping the border on a snowmobile and he's fucking gone. He's going to grow a beard and have a pet polar bear out in fucking Canada. You, on the other hand, you need a woman around. You like to be social. You like to be out at the encore. You like to pop out. Brian Higgins Brian A. don't want to pop out. He's already made his mind up. He probably grew a beard. He got the scully on. He's hiding.
Yeah, he's definitely
He's
hiding.
ready for this. He probably got an underground bunker, that fucking mental case.
I wouldn't doubt that one, Jay. Man, that's what I thought all those bottles of water were for the underground bunker. Shit.
I gotta take it back up, man. Hold on, I'm becoming undone, James.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
Fuck. R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe.
With a song in my soul, a fortunate weakling, which I have foretold. He raises his arms tight above the oppressed.
You gotta understand something, Kevin from South Boston.
Singing
Did
his
your boy
sweet
dirty.
song.
1 month later, you're on Match.com.
His melody
Let's go.
opens up the sky. Freedom reign. God has come. The rivers of blood pushed back in my veins.
It's not gonna age well for you, buddy. Talk to him,
No.
Chester.
She sleeps with her eyes closed
Chester's face.
to dream of the past.
Aaron Reed,
Yeah.
what up?
Her mind has gone blind now,
How's this shit go, James?
but a memory closes up the sun. Freedom reign. God has come. The rivers of blood pushed back in my veins.
Sing to him, Chester. Sing to him, Chester. How's this shit go? Karen Reed, what up? We here with you.
Yeah, I will be waiting with a song in my soul. I will be waiting with a song in my soul.
Let's go, Chester.
This melody opens up the sky. Freedom reign. God has come. The rivers of blood opens up the sky. Freedom reign. God has come. The rivers of blood. The rivers of blood.
Woo!
Ooh. R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe. Free Karen Reed.
Are you guys still here with us? Are you guys still here with us? If you guys close your eyes like I do, every time I hear that song, I just close my eyes and I just let it take my soul. And I'm just like Luna.
You should cry. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, you feel the perfect timing, Luna. That hit you too, baby girl? Yeah.
Southie Sally, $30. Thanks for the smooth flight tonight, J.F.K. and James. Love the banter among all the good people here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, R.I.P. John O'Keefe. And, you know, this is what betrayal looks like. 1 month, buddy, huh? That's all it took? That's all it took, huh? 1 month. 1 month for you to be like this, selling your soul, buddy. 1 month.
It's wild. I saw somebody in the chat say something about how many
Yeah, he's a police officer.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a retired cop, this guy.
How many girls he paid for? He probably doesn't. He probably preys on women that are in
Hold
a
on,
tough
I got a no caller ID. And I didn't put that phone number up. It's Mike calling. Can't take that right now, Mike. Damn, I thought it was him calling. Shit, that no caller ID gets me every time. Mike, I can't take your call right now. I'm gonna take calls in a little bit.
Man. Where the hell did he see the number from? He must have he's coming in late or something.
Nah, Mikey knows the number by heart, man. Stand-up guy, great uncle of class act Officer John O'Keefe. Yes. And 1 month, man, he was on, think about the mindset. This is what I'm saying. It's like, it's not going to age well because regardless of what happens, right? Jen McCabe, you could put a story, they got you, man. TB, the Glera, they got you, man. They got you, Jen. And we got you too, But at the end of the day, you called us, Kevin from South Boston. You inserted yourself into our lives, into our show. You became part of the JFK and James Jackson Fuckery Donuts Fuckery Airline show. I mean, come on in. We'll give you a
Welcome
wrench.
to Fuckery Donuts. Yeah, we'll give you a wrench. We might throw it at you, but you're welcome.
Hold on a minute. Right, throw you the French, bro. Right over here in Massachusetts.
I'm going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went down in Massachusetts the day I left her standing on her own.
Might throw that wrench right at you, boy. Ain't fucking wrong with you, Kevin from South Boston. Come on, man. You can make a whole documentary right about you. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
I remember when we first started. You came to me and you were broken hearted. I took you in and wiped all your tears away. I gave you loving more than any other gave. Don't you know I'm the one and I love you, girl. I don't care what they say. You know you are my world. Come back home to the one who loves you more and more. So you see that it was me you were searching for. You're searching for. Come back to me. Come back to me. I can remember the first time we ever met. The sun was shining, love was gleaming in the air. You caught my eye, and the next thing that I knew, I was in love. I was so in love with you. We were so close for a season of my life. I wanted so much to have you for my wife, but something changed. The season came to an end. I had to leave you, and that's where my heartache began. Heartache began. Come back to
Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat.
keeps the brain rocking.
Listen to me.
Doing this film is my testimony. I want to say what happened exactly as it happened. John was a Boston police officer.
Happens, like, and you look at this from both sides, and this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready?
Doing this film is my testimony. Doing this film is my testimony. I want to say what happened exactly as it happened. John was a Boston police officer.
J.F.K. You're now rocking with the best. Free Karen Reed. You know what you did, Kevin from South Boston. Give us a call.
Clown! You are a clown! Clown!
Kevin from South Boston, the phone lines are open. We got Mikey on the line. What's up, Mikey? Talk to the people.
I was just saying, great show, and James had a great show this morning as well.
Absolutely, brother. That's what we do, man.
Appreciate it,
You
man.
that.
So, you got some
I got Jay. I gotta take her for a walk.
Go ahead.
I'll be back.
on Higgins. You got some tea.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Freaking guy asking the woman to get higher boots.
Yeah, right. Bugged
Yeah,
out shit.
there's something wrong with that man. Like I said, yeah, he's just, I don't know. Something might have happened at birth. We don't know. Something could have happened during his upbringing, but that's just not normal behavior. That's just pretty sick behavior, you know?
Oh yeah, it's a pattern.
You ever
man.
saw that? What's that?
It's a pattern, man. To think that 1 month after this shit went down, he's on Match.com.
Yeah, as if like he gave a good darn about John O'Keefe. If my friend died, especially died in that capacity, do you really think I would be setting up on Match.com or any one of us?
I mean, to get with a girl, knowing that you're getting with a chick, and you know, knowing that what's going on, like, you know, like a girl got you involved, like regardless of what happened. Let's just say disclaimer. Let's just say, you know, Karen was guilty for whatever reason, right? Disclaimer.
Of course,
you know,
yeah.
But still, like, you know, you was involved in it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what,
Yes.
like, you know, like the last things, the last thoughts, the last, you know,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, and then you want to get with a girl. Like, why would you even want to trust a girl at that point? Like, you know what I'm saying? You seen what she did behind John's back. How could you trust a girl? Why would you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's off the cuff. JFK and James, what are your thoughts on this? The recent, I don't know if I'll call them just not disclosures, but discoveries, at least on Twitter, that about this whole thing between Lieutenant Fanning and Colleen Crawford owning a data analytics company or something. What got any thoughts on that or
I don't have no thoughts on it. I seen that. So they're basically saying what they messed with the videos and shit.
Well, they say, and not necessarily as a company, but something's up because long before Officer O'Keefe, there was this guy from Quincy who sounds like he's a real thug, but nonetheless, he's getting a new trial because there's some speculation and concern that Crawford and Fanning, when they worked together on that case, may have done something that, you know, intentionally or not, but something was enough to get this thug another trial because, you know, the two of them had their hands on that case too. So And then what bothers me, really is the red flag for me is they dissolved their company the day after Karen was arrested. I don't know if you knew that piece.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So, well, I know there's really not a whole lot to talk about that, but I'm not right now. But it's certainly suspect at best. It's suspect.
I mean, the whole video suspect. I mean, it's not the OG. It's not the original version. Like when I go put graphics up on like Spotify or or Apple Music, you can't like put up. You can't put up. You got to put up the original photo, or it doesn't work right. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me.
Yes. Yeah.
So like that's not. It's not the original shit. It's not the original one. So therefore, no matter what, like it's not the original footage. And then I seen a woman put up. I actually have it. I should play. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
She put up. I forget the name of the software they use, but the camera. It was the camera from the house when the tow truck. Did you see that?
Okay. Down in Dayton. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So there's a huge black. Font. Like they put like a black banner over, like covering the tail light. Like you know how when you remember when Aunt Beb they brought the tail light when Hank Brennan played it again in court recently on the motion, she asked if they can bring it down so that she can see more of the tail light.
Yes, she did.
They put a big black banner and it's not see-through. Usually it's transparent. Usually it's PNG, like meaning it could be black, but it's transparent so you can see through it. But this blocks it.
Okay.
And then the fonts, it says like Friday, I think. No, it says Saturday or whatever it says. There's like a Y or whatever. It's like this. Did people see that? I forget the name of the woman who put that up. She does good work. She actually went and got the camera.
Oh, Video Jesus. I forget her name.
No, I don't think it's Video. I don't think it's Video Jesus. Nah, I forget her name, but I don't know. I just seen it. It's in my YouTube. It's in my history, so I'll pull it up before I end the show. I'll play it. But yeah, Boozy Beauty.
Oh yeah, she's very good too. Yes, she is.
Yeah, Boozy Beauty put it up, and she got something there. She got something there because she went and looked through all this stuff, and she can't find. Everything was transparent. Every time she's seen like a font, like with the timestamp, it was all transparent. You could see behind it. But this particular one was like placed with, like she's saying, with some editing software to kind of block the tail light. You know what I mean? And that's so if it's not the original video, back to like not having the metadata with the videos. If it's not the original video, they're fucked. I mean, you got to say it's not the original video. If it's not the original video, anybody could have did anything with it.
Exactly. Something you just said, not to get off the topic, but when you just mentioned about something about font, the minute you said font, and from here the rest of my life, whenever I hear the word font, I'm immediately going to think of how Brian Higgins said that the only reason it was freaking 50 pages.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that crazy? He said that. I can't make that up. I'm not even, I couldn't make, I mean, I put polos in the bag, man. I can't make that shit up. You know what I mean? I'm looking for the big, listen, man, I'm looking for the small polo and the big polo logo. You know what I'm saying? In the bag. That's the only fonts I'm looking for. But,
exactly. And that doesn't change the size of the bag needed. Hence,
yeah, exactly. So he said that to her. He said that. And
unfreaking believable. Hey, question. I only want two things in life, and I can die peacefully. One is I want to connect with Sharon in a date, and I want an ATF coin.
Oh yeah, and that's crazy too, man. That's crazy. So in 2016, he was given. In 2016, he was given ATF hats and ATF hats and cards to a beautiful probation officer. And now,
goodness.
1 month, man. 1 month after the shit goes down, he's inserting himself in this woman's life. Same type of situation. The woman got it going on. She got a life. She's a motivated person. Why do you and he's trying to wife her up? Like he's like, I love you. It's me and you against the world, like real fast. Like it's one thing to be like, hey, I'm on this dating site and I just want to hang out and drink and whatever with adults. Let's just play around, But that's not what he did. He wanted to like take over her life fast, and
Good Lord, sounds like a real control freak, which is a frightening thing.
Well, it's just to me like what it seems like. It's like any other addiction, right? It's like you go to your go-to. It's like he felt that he had he was feeling insecure. He thought like everything was in the bag, and it makes him feel good. It makes him feel good to womanize women. It makes him feel good. And it's like, that's the point, the reason why I speak on the aging, because it's not going to age well. Because look, the woman already came forward. She came forward not only just for saying that, he's, what he potentially did to John O'Keefe, but
Right.
just on what type of guy he was, like even speaking about it, the way he was acting, the way he put that, during that whole situation, the way he acted about it, like, he wasn't transparent. So, it's not going to age well, man. So no matter what the story, no matter what, you have the Kevin from South Boston phone call, you have the 11:58 throwing up your hands, you have the play fighting in the bar, you got the 11:32 text, well, then you got the 12:20 text, you come in here, and now you have the past trial of all the text messages. I had to suss the situation out. And she came to my house. It was real, the same stuff, and she left, and now it's happening all over again. So it's like, it's not going to age well. No matter what happens, this is going to be the talk of the town. You could just use that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, man, like, you need to do something. He needs to make some amends with his life.
Yes, he does.
And that's why I'm saying this, because you did John dirty, no matter how you look at it. Just regardless, you got to admit to that. Like, you're still on the stand, not even admitting to that. Like, you could at least got on the stand and said, listen, you know what? I did the dude dirty, man.
Yeah.
I should have never talked to her. I fucked up. And instead, well, she technically wasn't with him, and and I didn't want to come in between them, and not bro, what the fuck are you talking? You came in between them.
Exactly. Yeah. That's an unwritten rule. Hey, hockey players have been traded off of NHL teams for doing the same. Literally. What's his name? Tyler Sagan and Nathan Horton. They traded Nathan Horton one time because Tyler Sagan allegedly was trying to hook up with his wife, and yeah, you can't be doing that. You just can't be doing that. No. Yeah, it's that whole thing about sending the woman pictures of her and Albert with guns. I mean, was that? I want to know. And no, just
I really don't.
The woman.
I don't really want to sneak. I don't really want to talk too much about that, because I told her I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'll let that one go.
Yeah. No, it's fine. But yeah,
gotcha. So this week we got some interesting stuff happening. We got, I think, Canton. No, it's next week. Canton select board meetings are going back in-house. Mark Bettero, you probably saw already, sent a letter to Helena Rafferty saying that Chris Albert's store was, possibly illegally wiretapping because of that audio tape that it picked up on TV.
Wow.
So, anyways, you got
Bettero's slick, huh?
Bettero is slick. He's amazing. Hence why she being Judge Bev didn't want him on. But anyways, I don't want to keep you guys, but keep up the amazing work y'all doing. Love your show, and we got to meet to distribute these polos. Get a side business going.
Absolutely, my brother, man. Definitely, man. Call anytime, man. Mikey, I appreciate you, man.
All right, take care, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Peace and love. Mikey, ladies and gentlemen. My man's got all sizes on the polos, with the polos in the bag. Whatever you're looking for, he got you. He's got you. Yeah, so like the meaning of the show, the reason why I wrote it, like, he has a patent, Karen, so, who knows how long he was watching Karen. He wanted the backstory, right? Like, some people, man, imagine things, man, and I don't know. It's just like, I've been in positions where, you meet a girl and you might have expectations of thinking, what if me and her, or whatever. But if it's not realistic, you just got to let it go. You know what I mean? You don't have to force it. And that's what he did. He forced this whole situation. And don't get me wrong, Karen played her part too, but he forced it. And when it moved fast on him, he should have just fell back if he really cared for John. If he was a real man, he would have just told John, like, man, hey, listen, man, I'm talking to your girl, man, just to let you know. Fuck you. Right? But he didn't do that. He played with both sides of his mouth. I never did that. I never was talking to my friend's girl, like, right in his face, like, knowing that I'm talking to his girl. Nah. As soon as your friend says, this is my girlfriend, no matter what you think about that girl, I mean, there's been plenty of times my boys rolled up with a girl that probably wasn't the best selection that you could make as a girlfriend. But as soon as he says, this is my girlfriend, Hey, man, I ain't got nothing to say. That's your girl. I got to respect her, right? She's with you now. I respect her. Doesn't even matter what I know, what I know, what I think of her. That's your girl now. You know, God bless you, man. So I never did that, but I can only assume based on, when you meet a girl or, that feeling comes through you, like the what ifs or whatever, and you feel a certain way, whatever. It's normal. You know what I mean? It's normal shit. You meet a chick or a chick meets a guy and she thinks, wow, maybe this could be something. But if it's not realistic, if it's not adding up and there's too many things in the way, you got to move on, man. Let time heal. He forced it and John got the raw deal. That's what I say about it. Got to make amends at that point, man. You think at that point he'd be thinking amends. He wasn't even thinking amends. He was thinking going on a run. That's his mindset. Like a month later, he's thinking of like, fuck it, I'm going on a run. You know? Psychopaths are defined as charming and manipulated. Disclaimer, Kevin from South Boston. Thanks, TG. Absolutely. My girl TG from Southie.
Call from
Kevy Kev.
Kevy Kev in the building. What's up, Kevy Kev?
What's happening, man? What's happening?
You know how we do it.
Yep.
How you feeling, my man?
Man, just I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this. I mean, all dude's on Match.com. He's up there, checking his net worth and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was checking his market value.
Exactly. You know,
mm-hmm.
and the boot. You know, I mean, no one even went to his funeral and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, they're all just, that was it. You know what I mean? Like you said, did him dirty, man.
Did him dirty.
Just can't believe it.
Well, when I was talking to this woman, it was, it's like, I got to know him a little bit, I mean, at the end of the day, he has a right to go on Match.com. He has a right to do that. But during the midst of that, like, he thought it was all in the bag. If it is the way we see it, right, in which we're all not stupid. You know what I mean? We know what happened. I mean, that's what he did. That's what he did, man. He went out and did that. But to get to use this woman as he used her. You know what I mean? He needed that. He needed someone to pat his ego. See, me, I'm a soloist. I don't want no. I don't want no. Like if I'm on the run, or if I did something wrong, when I'm out there ripping and running, or whatever I'm on, if I'm on that type of time, like fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. I don't want a girl around. You know what I mean? I only want her around for, like, no disrespect, I would only want her around for one thing. I don't want her around for emotions and talking and dinner. Fuck all that. I'm drinking muscle milks and doing push-ups in the park. I ain't got no time for no chick. You know what I mean? So like, the fact that he needs that blanket and he needs that to like make him feel like somebody, that's a pattern, man. There's something up with him.
Yeah. It's like a pacifier, little bitch.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's crazy, man.
Putting water bottles in front of his door, Kevy Kev.
Yeah. You know what that's about.
Exactly.
You know what that's about.
Oh, yeah. Sure do.
Yep.
We sure do. He was worried about something.
Yeah. Yeah, someone booting in his motherfucking back door.
Mm-hmm.
You can, I mean, hey, like, just, it's dirty all around. He lived a dirty life. There's a thing called accountability, and I think he should stand up.
It's not going to age well. It's never going to go away.
No, it's going to be a black cloud that's going to follow him and the rest of his career and everything.
And he has that out there. He has another girl that he was with right after this. He was in a relationship. Like Karen went from this, went from John to trial. She hasn't even had a chance to even think about that. And he went right from that to that. So it's like, it's only a matter. I mean, the woman talked to me. It's only a matter of time before this, she ends up talking to somebody. I asked her to be on the show. She says she doesn't want to. I said, why not? She said she's scared.
Yeah, well.
And I understand. I totally understand. But hey, but You know,
And then,
it's Karen Reed wasn't in the chat last live we did, last flight. She wasn't in the chat saying, speaking to the people because she's guilty. Guilty people don't do that. Guilty people, I said on James' show earlier, it seems like the more and more she tries to get her aesthetics right with the cinemat, the Max show coming up, 3 days of Karen Reed, the Man in the Snow. The more and more she tries to make people say, look, I'm doing these aesthetics and making everybody understand what happened and showing like, look, I'm putting myself out there because I'm not guilty. The more and more she does that, the more and more the Commonwealth, not the people, I'm not going to say the long gamers, not us, but the Commonwealth, they turn around and take that as she's confessing. They're taking so many bits and pieces and flipping it. And it's just like, it's all process of elimination. She's doing this to prove, like, look, I'm going this far because I'm not guilty. Wouldn't that make you believe she's not guilty? But yet the Commonwealth want to paint a picture that she's psycho and she's doing all this because she's guilty. So my job is to say, Kevin from South Boston called my phone. You screaming that Karen's guilty. Well, what about the guy who's saying she's guilty? Because the Commonwealth got the case, but the witnesses are saying she's guilty. You'll believe in the witnesses. You'll believe in Kevin from South Boston. So before you believe him, let me tell you a little something about Kevin. You know what I mean? And maybe, that goes out there in a potential juror or somebody can hear it. Someone tells a friend and you get an idea of what type of time he's on. Now, that probably won't happen in court, right? Obviously. But in time, these conversations that I'm having right now are going to come out on a bigger platform,
exactly.
and it's never going to go away for him. So he may as well just man up now and take the hit now and just, make amends. And, if the feds are not investigating, if the feds are done, then why not go make a deal with Hank Brennan? I mean, I know that's wishful thinking. I know he's never going to do it. I get it. But, why not do it? Why not do it now?
Well, like I think we might have said it once before in another chat, like he's it's gone way too far. I mean, there's really, you know what I mean, whether or not he's gonna try to reach out for some help or cut a deal or clear his head. I mean, we can only give him advice to how he can move on. I mean, he's the one that's gotta take that action, you know what I'm saying? He's stuck, man. He's stuck.
Josie
And
Lou.
it ain't
My bad, Josie Lou. I see you. Let's go. You fly. I buy. Pack your bags. You have to go to Mass next week. Maybe so. That'd be dope. Thanks for the smooth flight tonight. I just want to go through Josie Lou, man. Thank you so much for everything, for real. I didn't see that. Gifted 5 memberships. Social pass, a defined as charming and manipulated disclaimer, Kevin from South Boston. I mean, thank you, Josie. And TG too. And everybody else who hit me with the super chats. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you're right. It went too far. I mean, it's not gonna age well. It's not gonna go away. I seen a woman, this black woman on Twitter. I don't know if you guys seen her, right? Like, she's just annoyed. I don't know where she's from. I don't think she's a Boston woman. I think she could be from out these ways, like the South. Think about it. Like, no one out in Atlanta, Georgia, Tennessee, like there's some people, we get some people calling us up from Alabama and things like that. There's some people who watch. But I'm just saying, most people, they're living their own lives, right? But as soon as someone finds out about this shit, as soon as they find out and they binge watch on it. So there was this black woman, she was watching it and she was like, what the? She was on, and the only reason why I'm saying black woman, because I don't know if you guys seen it. I don't know her name, but I know she was a black woman. She was just like, Jen McKay, why they distancing herself, and they're all liars. Like, this is, and she's just being simple about it. She's like, how don't you got, like, she don't give a shit. She's not making a YouTube channel. She's, you know what I mean? She's just a regular woman. Like, I've been binge watching. There's just no way, talking about Colin Albert, how he got no memory, but yet he remembers exactly what time he went home, what time he was there, what time he went to sleep, everything to exonerate him. She said, that's exactly what she said. Everything Colin, every timeline to exonerate Colin, he remembers, but he doesn't remember nothing else. And this is a woman that has no No stake in this case. Oh,
Yeah.
she's a lawyer. No shit. She's from Michigan.
It's all rehearsed. It was all rehearsed, you know. I mean, I believe, I deep down inside, I believe that, you know, Colin was there, and you know, they're trying to shadow him for whatever reason. I mean,
Oh, is y'all cool? Is y'all cool? Yeah, yeah. That's her. Yeah, man, she's thorough, man. I like her. I like her. Is y'all cool? And I mean, I just recently seen her. I mean, I know you guys know her. Thanks, man. If you hit her up, tell her J.F.K. will bring her on, bring him on the show. You know, I would love to bring her on the show. She's basically our vibe, right? You know what I mean? We could jam out with her and we could pick her mind and have a laugh with her. So if you
That's
guys
right.
know
And
her, if you guys see her, if you guys are on the TikTok, hit her up, inbox, and say, hey, send her a link of the JFK show. See if she wants to come on. Because it's people like that, you know, it's different demographics. You know, let's face it, Boston has a bad rap, man. You know, us Massachusetts people, we're just like, you know, it's kind of like the Karen Reed thing. It's a worldwide thing. Don't get me wrong. There's people from all over the place, but the reason why Massachusetts is being so corrupt because they can get away with this shit. You know, it's been happening for years. They get away with it, and they think that we're gonna stand for it. But that's what we're here to do, right? We're here to change that.
it's the truth, man. And you know what? Just by, like, you know, this woman, you know, picking up on it and speaking on it, you seen it, and people in the chat know who she is. Like, it's just that there, that repetitive of people gaining knowledge of what's going on and just spreading it. It spreads like wildfire, man. You know. I mean, it's like you said. I mean, you might not see a lot of action out that way, you know, down south or whatnot, but you know, up here, man, it's real, man. We live it every single day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you straight out. State police, shit like that. You know, like, you see them, man. You know, they're trying to make their quotas at the end of the month. You know, pulling people over, checking registrations, doing this. You know, I mean, it makes you feel some type of way, man. Like, since all this shit happened, it's like I almost want to, like, be like, yo, free Karen Reed. You know what I'm saying? When I drive by and shit, but like, it's just crazy, man.
No,
You know,
I get it. I get it because you feel bad for Karen, man. Like, it's you would think of her doing a 3-day special. You would think about her having all these, you know, Kelly Reed in the chat, you know, people like Josie Lou, people like Laura Pike, and Debbie Blair, I think her name is, a lot of people who donate, you know, all the people in the chat, whether it's morning, afternoon, Epag, Aluka, Mary, Whitcomb, Omar Little, Billy Nice, all the people who support Karen, you know, whether they support her just by word of mouth, or whether they go to a standout, or whether they donate, or whatever they do. You know, just being in the chats and saying nice words, you would think that would be enough to make people say, wait a minute, let's put all these people back in a room and talk to them one more time. Like, what? Just put them back in a room, bro. You know what I mean? Just put Higgins in a room with a couple of good cops.
Exactly.
Who's the state trooper? Is the state trooper still on here? The North Carolina statey? If he's still in here, put him in a room with him. Let him interview him.
Yeah. You know what's crazy too is, like, you know, even when everybody was getting, getting questioned and shit, they all had people with them. Oh, I had my daughter with me. Oh, I went here with this one. Oh, we met up. There was 4 of us in the house. We went upstairs when they talked to her. Yeah, that's all bullshit. You know, it was. I mean, it's at this point, you know, in my eyes, coming, you know, looking at this whole case and following it for the past, you know, 3 years. I mean, it's common sense. I mean, you know, if the shoe doesn't fit, you can't wear it, man. You know,
it is common sense, man. It's as simple as he walked inside the bar at 10:05. And keep in mind, I talked to this woman and we asked, we went through the bar footage, the waterfall footage, and she told me he was trashed. This is a woman
Right.
who was with him for 18 months. She said she knows for a fact he was super trashed inside that video. So
Exactly. On in his mouth. I mean,
and that's what it
JF
was. He walked in there and he wasn't expecting John O'Keefe to hug him. He wasn't expecting that. He wasn't expecting John to walk up to him and hug him. He was there like expecting John O'Keefe. Because think about it. And the whole, we got to go through the text messages again. All the text messages going back and forth, you know, towards the end, she's fucking with him, right? She's like, oh, John talked to me about the messages. I mean, about me walking you out the house. She asked if I was with you, right? I mean, that might not even be true. She might have just said that to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And he's like, what do you mean? Did he say anything? I don't want no drama, dude. Remember he said that? I don't want no drama, dude. You don't want no drama, Kevin. What do you mean? As soon as that was over and John ended up dead, you don't want no drama. You would think after this is all said and done, John's dead, you would cheat, you were behind your man's back. You're on Match.com doing the same thing to another woman. The fuck is wrong with you? You don't want no drama. You're all about the drama. You called into the JFK show, my dude. As a man, Kevin from South Boston, I'm going to say something, and then my man Kevy781 can say something to you. This is not going to age well for you, my man. We're men telling you this. I get it, bro. This is what you do. You're a womanizer. You knock chicks down. You like being with girls. Okay, man, I ain't even mad at you. That's not a law. That's not a law, right? He ain't breaking no laws. You want to run amok on chicks, if no disrespect to any woman out there, but to be real with you, right? If these women want you and they're willing to, you know, do whatever, you know, whatever they do, it's all good. That it's not a law. Do your thing, my man. But at the end of the day, you know, man, you're always going to be the bad guy, and you don't mind being the bad guy. For years, you could slide out of that, right? Like, you know, you thought like you're still going to be that bad guy. Like you're not going to get away with being that guy. The guy that you didn't want to be, right? You always want to end up being a good guy. You know, you put dirt between everybody else. You put dirt between Karen, dirt between John, dirt between this one and that one. And for somehow or another, you always come out clean. And that's your ATF training. You know, that's the way you can live with yourself. Because think about it. You're hanging with people, you know, Hell's Angels, gangbangers, dudes who are selling drugs, whatever it might be, business owners, and you're making it seem like you're their friend. And then you turn around and pull your badge out and say, by the way, you're under arrest. Like, so your mindset got to be cold. You're a cold dude. You're that guy, man. So if you don't want to be that guy no more, and you don't want this to come back, it's going to come at you full speed. You need to make amends. As a man, just make amends. That's what I got to say. Kev, take it away.
You know, what I could say, man, straight out is like, you know, I mean, you know, to see you try to depict yourself as, you know, a decorated dude or you know, somebody that, you know, got some service, you know, in the police force, and, you know, you're an honest person and you don't lie. I mean, to be totally honest with you, man, I mean, we're starting to find out your backstory, man. You got a backstory just like everybody else. And you know what? You tried to shadow that shit. You played your game. You acted like who you were trained to be.
Right.
But I'm not telling you right now, you're fucked up. And you ain't going to get yourself out of this shit. You fucked up. You should have spoke up about it. You should have been truthful. You should have gave this fucking dude some closure, whether or not you knew him or you didn't know him. Realize that all these other people that when you fucked up, they're covering their family, bro. You're not family to them.
Nope.
Shit's bound to fucking backfire on your ass. And you're just digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper.
You're going to go back on court TV, bro, in front of all these people and go back and talk about, like, what are you going to do when Alan Jackson talks about you at that police station? How are you going to answer what you said at the end of that video, at the end of the waterfall? Kevin from South Boston, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? You can't say, "Oh, we were playing." Chris Albert grabbed your arm, buddy. He grabbed your fucking arm.
Yeah. His actions spoke louder than words, man.
What are you gonna say? So what are you gonna do about this, my man? And even if you get away with this, because of Hank Brennan and as far as not getting Karen walks and you guys, and the case goes away, what do you think is gonna happen after this case, my man? What do you think is gonna happen after this case when the Boston police, that gag order on the Boston police is lifted? And now the Boston police can speak on how they feel. And Boston police officers can get on platforms and speak because the case is over. What's going to happen then? What's going to happen when the jurors get to come on? It just goes away. Think about in the next year, 365 days, every person, the jurors from the first trial will be more loose, and the jurors from the second trial are going to be loose. All the Boston police, the detectives, by that time, let's just say a detective, some of these Boston police are in their 50s. Some of them are going to retire in the next couple of years. Think about how many Boston police, Cambridge police are going to get on these platforms to speak on you and speak what they really feel. And they're not just going to speak on Brian A. And they're not just going to speak on Jen McCabe. They're going to speak on you the most because you're the one that's acting like this had nothing to do with you. You went to this party, you showed up, went to go to meet Karen, and Karen left your house, and no, you started this whole shit. You're the instigator. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't matter what you did. Did you kill John O'Keefe? We don't know that, but you're definitely an instigator, and you're a snake for what you did to John, and that's never going to change ever.
No, he definitely knows exactly what happened to John.
Thank you, E.
He definitely, for sure, he knows exactly what happened to John.
And what's going to happen when the case is dismissed? Well, I mean, when the case is not guilty, what's going to happen? Can the Boston police start talking about it now?
Oh, I'm sure they will.
That's what I'm saying. So think about how many Boston police can talk about it. Think about when we can walk down the street, my man, Kevin from South Boston. We can walk down the street and walk right up to a Boston cop. Hey, how do you feel about that Karen retrial? You think that she should have got found not guilty? Oh yeah, she didn't do it. Who do you think did it? Oh, that fucking asshole Higgins.
Yep.
Brian A. No matter what, they're blaming you the most because you're an ATF agent, my man. Jen McCabe, she's a cover-up. We get all that. She's definitely, totally evolved. But it goes, I would say the hardest person is you. It goes you. It goes you, Brian A., Colin, and Chris A., and Jen McCabe. You're the 5 people. Matty M was on the backup. And Chris A., we're not done with you either, buddy.
Man, I'll tell you, there's so much shit, that has gone on throughout this whole shit, man. That I mean, it paints its own picture.
Yep.
You can't get around the all the fuck ups, man.
Nope.
And I don't get how, I mean, to be honest with you, I might have said this before, I don't know, but both, in my eyes, both Karen Reed and the Commonwealth are on trial. The Commonwealth meaning like on trial is through our eyes.
Yeah.
Like we're watching them and we're seeing how they're responding to the simple things, and how difficult they're making them. The hurdles, the mounds, the hills they're putting in front of this girl. I mean, it's sad, It's sad. I mean, and Karen, she's on trial. I mean, you got lawyers that are wanting to help this lady. They see it. You know, something's got to change. You know what I mean? And you think for once, if the fucking the dominoes start falling, you think for once the Commonwealth starts to crumble, or they find out that something, you know, there's a long line of this, they don't give a fuck about Higgins.
Tell them the
They're
guy
gonna take,
never went in the
him
house.
down hard.
Correct?
Yeah, that's part of the same text.
He
Yes.
ain't gonna have that house down the South Shore.
Okay, who was the guy that you were referring
Maybe
to? Does he
selling
have a
this
name?
house.
That would be John O'Keefe.
The guy.
Tell
And
him
he'll
the
be
guy.
fucking.
Tell him the guy never went in the house.
Yeah, right. Tell the guy he never went in the house.
Who's the guy
and
talking
said
about?
that Maddie on the backup, right?
Maddie M on the backup. That's the craziest shit ever, bro.
And how do you get by that?
I gotta play a beat for that one. Oh shit! Damn, man.
If I can face it again,
I
can't stop
there's
now.
a song called King by Summer Winters.
How do you get by that? I don't know. Tell the guy never went in the house. Fuck. How do you get by that? Wow.
You can't.
Well, listen, Kev, I'm going to try to get another couple of phone calls in. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I appreciate your call, man. The next flight, jump on with us, bro.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. I'll tell you, man, keep up the good work, man. I'll tell you, the whole waterfall scene, man, how you guys broke that down. I mean, you know, and I look at it as, you know, I come from an era, and I come from a city where I can walk in somewhere, man, and I'm a people reader, man. I know who's too drunk. I know who's a problem. I know who's a lame. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit. I know you've seen that shit right off the top of your fucking head, bro.
Absolutely,
You know,
brother.
Quit that shit, man. Motherfuckers got to get pressured. All right, man.
And that's what we're doing, brother. Kev, next flight, jump on. Peace and love, my brother.
All right, man. Later.
What? Kev, ladies and gentlemen, he's very passionate about this case. He comes on the J.F.K. show. He's a fan of the show. He's a friend of the show. He's on the panel. Not many people jump on the panel. We haven't seen Jimmy T for a while.
No, Jimmy. Oh, yes. Welcome back, James. Yeah, gotta take care of Luna. That Luna love.
Luna love. Yeah, I just had a long phone call with Kev. Kev is saying the same thing. It's just not going to end well. But Kevin from South Boston.
No, it's not. It's not going to age well for him one bit. Pap Smear. Now, real quick, just because I was confused about this earlier, I thought Pap Smear wrote one of those AI joints. No?
He did. He wrote.
Oh, the first one.
He wrote.
Oh,
Higgins.
okay.
Decorated dudes.
Decorated dudes, yeah. Pap Smear.
Yeah, Josie Lou, the waterfall video is mind-blowing. For sure. The waterfall video is mind-blowing. And he's just going to have to answer to that next trial. So, phone lines are open. Take a couple more phone calls. Let us know. Give us a call. This is your chance to talk to J.F.K. James Jackson.
When I was walking the dog, I heard you say something like you played the waterfall video, or you guys went over the waterfall video. You and that? No, you and Nicole. You talked about it with her. She said she was.
Call from
Patrick.
Patrick, what up, brother?
Patrick.
What's up, Well? What's going on?
Nothing much. Hold on 1 second, Patrick. What were you going to say, James?
How no, I heard you saying how you was going over the waterfall video with her, and she said he was definitely
with the woman.
yeah. And yep. He was definitely drunk or some shit.
She said he was trashed. I went over the whole video with her, and I asked her. We went through the whole timeline, the phone call the next morning, the possibilities, like we talk about that. Remember how we talk about the app there, the Signal app is a possibility. Was there another app? He had 2 chains. He had 2 phones. She said, "There's a lot of stuff I could tell you off here, man."
Yeah, we'll talk about that because it's respect.
What's up, Pat?
What's up, my brother? What's up, James?
Chilling, brother.
What's
chilling,
up,
chilling.
Pat? What's up, Pat?
What's happening with you, my man?
Not
Good night,
much.
Josie.
I was actually at the dive bar tonight. Everybody said, "What's up?" Still talking about James' visit.
Nice.
Oh,
Josie
nice.
Lou, thank you so much, Josie. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna text you, Josie Lou. I appreciate everything, Josie. One love, girl. Oh yeah, they still talking about that, huh?
Yeah, they are. You know, everybody's showing their pictures off that they took with them, stuff like that. They can't wait for you to come down too.
Nice. Perfect.
You know how you're talking about long game. So let's say that and this I only asked this because this was a true story where 2 young kids lived in the neighborhood and one of the younger kids killed the other. And they went, you know, the kid got arrested and everything. They found out that he did it. And then the kid that died, his father was like a psychologist and shit. He was like, no way, this, you know, didn't get him help and everything. But when they were leaving court, the kid turned around, said to the father of the died, since I'm sorry about what happened to your son. And then he ended up killing the kid. And they were trying to get him for like, you know, first degree murder. And they said, you know, why'd you kill him? He said, because I won't kill again, but he will. So you think that could be the same type of thing with Colin? Like if Colin was just there and really wasn't part of the beating, or maybe if he was, do you think he'd kill again? Because he was there basically under pressure in a way, if you think about it.
Jay, I think you're muted.
I don't know. I don't know, right? I mean, do I think he would kill again?
I mean, there's a lot of time for him to do a lot of stupid shit.
Because if he's that far gone in his brain, like we've always been talking about, you know, and they say he was on steroids at the time. People say they believe he was on steroids at the time. But they did show a picture of him later on. He looked about 15 pounds lighter. So he could have been on steroids at the time as well. Then add alcohol into that to help fuel it. On top of your Uncle Brian, that's just a psychotic bastard.
I mean, you know, I think they're gonna have a rough time with him. I think that he, you know, I think that, you know, he's a juvenile. He was a juvenile when he did it. He has juvenile law to back him. So when it's all said and done, as he starts moving on with his life, he's always got that card to cash in. Juvenile law. I did it when I was a juvenile. You know, and that's it. So, you know, it's like I didn't know any better. My mind, you know, he could get I'm telling you, he could get a great deal just off that.
Oh, 100% he could, yeah.
So it's only a matter of time. You know what I mean? Right now they got this is their plan. Their plan is just to go with their, you know, but it's not going to age well, man. It's just not going to age well, bro. It's just too many people covering this case, too many boots on the ground, too many JFK, James Jacksons, Glares, Turtle Boys, you know, down the list, you know, young jerks, you know, who's the lawyer that shouted us out, James?
Oh, Betrayal? No, Oh,
Which
Nan,
was
Only Nan,
yeah,
you know.
Lawferio.
oh
Yeah,
Nan, yeah.
yeah. I'm saying it just goes down the line with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like Tom CPU, all these guys. It just like, what are you gonna do? You know, like if you think the heat's on now, what's gonna happen when it's not guilty? Like people think, oh, when it gets found not guilty, the YouTube channels are gonna stop. No, it's even gonna be worse. Because now it's like, all right, she's not guilty. We gonna arrest them now?
Right.
And then you got a whole other trial to cover. You know, yeah, we're gonna cover the trial in real time, but what happens when we just, you know, we pick things apart and more information comes through? You know, more information is going to start leaking through. More people are going to come forward because they're going to make even more fools of themselves in the second trial. If you think Jen McKay was bad this last trial, wait till when she comes this trial. She's going to be worse.
She's a monster, man.
She's a monster, but that's what I'm saying. It's going to shine through. You can't, no matter what. Is the feds are not involved? Okay. But everything's transcribed. She can't change her story. That's going to trip her up. It was already tripping her up. It was already tripping her up with the grand jury on the feds, right? It was already tripping her up. You know what I mean? Now, just imagine now when he turns around and says, you know, Alan Jackson, the Pitbull, bro, Uncle Al, on Jen McKay round 2. Oh, my God.
Round 2. That's the thing, too.
She was getting things confused on the stand when they asked her, did you and your husband talk about, you know, the trial when you went home? And she said, no, not at all.
Yeah, right.
And I forget what question it was. He said, well, would you be surprised to know if your husband said this? And she goes, oh, wait, what'd you say? What'd you say? You know, so they got off a little of the script a little bit. And unfortunately, you know, unfortunately, we're back here at court, and
what day is this court?
Tomorrow. I
We're
think
supposed to be. We're supposed to be April 1st.
No, when's Karen's next court dates?
Tomorrow.
I want to say it's March 18th.
It's not tomorrow. Why do you think it's tomorrow, James?
No, the 18th. I think it's the 18th.
Yeah, it's the 18th. It's next week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, did the
I'm
motion
sorry,
come? Did the motion come back already with the if they're gonna do anything to Alan to Uncle Al about the ACA guys? Did she ever did she even talk about that? Like, what's going on with that? It seems like that got swept under the rug. Like, I haven't heard a thing about that.
Yeah, I didn't hear about it either. I think they were trying to.
Nope, not
See,
yet.
I
Joanne
think they were
says
trying
nope,
to get
not
that.
yet.
I think we're trying to get that guy, and I was talking about the dog bites.
So them motions are gonna start. I mean, them answers. Things are gonna start coming out this week. Like you know, whatever she rules on, like the grave danger and whatever, things are gonna start popping up. Nothing on Accra or Uncle Al yet. Yeah, that's gonna come up this week. I think
Proctor's this week too.
Okay, yeah. Someone just said Jody 617 just said that they were just talking about the no sanctions and just the gag order.
Yeah, the gag order straight though. Like it's just the lawyers. You know, the TVs are still involved. You guys can sit outside. Everything's straight.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure they're gonna try to go back after like the putting out a what do you call it for us, making us stand like 200 feet away.
Oh yeah.
From the buffer zone is where it is. I think they're gonna try to get at that again. James, do you remember?
Yeah.
When you were at the corner and you first met Karen.
Yeah.
We have to set of lights.
Yes.
That's where the buffer zone starts. They won't let us in the courthouse.
They want you way down there, huh?
Yeah,
and they hit you with I heard a
$200
$200 ticket.
200 feet. I think it's a little less than. I think it's less than 200 feet, but they won't let us even walk by. Even across the street won't let us walk by wearing any type of Calvin Reed merchandise at all. No shirts, no hats, no nothing.
And Jay, tell them real quick.
And nothing at all. They just want us to stay behind that buffer zone.
When I was out there.
And they were trying to move it back to 500 feet, which would be past that church, James.
Hold on 1 second. James is talking. Pat, go ahead.
Yeah, no, when I was out there, he's talking about the buffer zone. That's crazy past the church, too bad. But when I was out there, someone had said about the fine and oh yeah, these stadies really ain't. They're not here for that. They just wanna, they're on detail. I say, are you kidding me? They're waiting for something to pop off. These guys, you could tell, man. They they wanted something to pop off, like someone to say something stupid, just because they wanna, they wanted to be able to do something, man. You could see it. It's real.
James was just saying that the buffer zone and that they can fine you up to $200, and he said one woman was saying that, oh, the stadies are here just doing their job. They're not busting nobody's balls. And James says, you're crazy. These people are waiting. These stadies are waiting for something to pop off so they could cuff and stuff somebody and arraign them fucking that day. Walk them right across the street in cuffs. James sensed that. So, other people are just, still have faith in them state troopers. Hey, good for you.
Yeah.
I don't at all.
Yeah. And the state troopers aren't there to help out Karen.
No.
They stand at the top of the stairs in front of the court door and say, "Can you back up and make a lane, please?" They don't even stop traffic out in front of the courthouse. But when you see the O'Keefe family come in, they're right there, walking them in with them. And Karen Reed's supposed to be innocent till proven guilty.
Exactly.
She deserves some sort of protection from, let's consider maybe retaliation.
She got you, man. She
not
got
doing
us.
that at all.
Well, that's what James just said. She got you, so she's good.
Yeah.
She
That's
got
true.
you.
Me and Kurt, yeah.
You got your little crew out there. So whatever. You know what I mean. You innovate in the situations. You take the good with the bad, and you just balance it out.
Yeah. And
It just sucks, man. You think the state troopers would think, damn, all these people are outside, and she's on all these TV shows because it's wrong, and they don't. They're looking at it like she's doing. I mean, honestly, she's doing all this when honestly she probably could have took a plea, like back to what we've been saying. Like we went over this with Jimmy, and when she first got arrested in February, she had till June 120 days from Feb to June, right? 120 days. And that 120 days, best believe there was a plea on the fucking table. Best believe that she could have went for a plea if she wanted it. You know what I mean? Like if she was straight guilty, and I'm pretty sure her lawyers went to the DA to ask, okay, what do you guys want to do before you go indict for murder? You know what I mean? Like that's the reason why they indicted her, right? Because she didn't want a plea, right? Like they didn't want to keep it in district because she wasn't. It would have in district. It would have got thrown out. Like if they would have kept it in district for vehicular homicide or leaving the scene, and they didn't up the charge to murder, that shit would have got thrown out. They had to indict her. They had to make lies up and a probable cause. And the point is, there was a deal on the table. She could have took like 2 years, man. She would have been out already. She would have took like 3 years in the House of Correction, 2 years with a year on and after, and maybe some program time. It was on it was there, man. It was there. It was there. Believe me, they went and they talked to the DA's what do you call it? Yannetti. Yannetti definitely talked to people and see what was on the table.
Oh, they definitely put a green slip out, yeah.
And yeah, of course. I mean, it's just part of the game.
It's part of the transact.
It's part of how the game goes. So she's doing all this for 2 years.
Right.
I mean,
No,
honestly,
I don't see it.
All that time, all that money.
Clean Sergeant saying not always. Not always. I mean, you're saying not always, but yes, there's a deal on the table. No, I know we know she ain't guilty, Lisa Davy. Like we didn't say she's guilty. Fuck that. If I'm innocent, I'm not taking a damn plea. Well, Joanne, she didn't take the plea. I mean, the point what I'm trying to make is
a lot of people do though.
A lot of people do.
They don't got money for lawyers.
If Karen didn't really know what was going on, right, and she really truly believed she hit him, and I'm just saying she got all these health conditions or whatever, she could have gave up. I mean, if
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that's what happened. It's speculation. Anytime we speak on something like that, it's speculation. But what I'm saying is, for the most part, between indictment and, arraignment for the indictment to up the charge and, put you on a higher bail, there's usually some type of plea right before that. Like, they come to you like, hey, listen, and she might have not knew about it, but Yannetti, come on. Yannetti knows all these people. Yannetti used to be a DA. Think about it. The guy used to be a Middlesex County DA. I'm sure he went to go see what was going on. It's an option. It's not a good one, but it's an option.
Yeah. And we wouldn't have known about it anyways if she did take a plea. It would have been just nothing. We wouldn't have heard all of it because they were trial. Who knows what the offer was, if there was an offer. And normally they just don't want to get off on a lot of times, the ADA wants to settle things out of the courtroom and just do everything backwards.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think they were counting on that, and I think they were shocked to hell. But also, that some of these offers come in when you got someone who can't afford to go through a trial.
Oh yeah, I mean, technically, man,
that's
Karen, what they're doing to Karen, they never thought this was going to happen. Most people would have ran out of money already. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
And support too from their friends, their
My
family.
wife would have said, "We're selling sell the house," but still, I mean, what do you get after that?
She had to sell a house.
Even if you found guilty in the end, and she, is found guilty. A lot of this she's still going to be there. That's why everybody that's boots on the ground needs to stay boots on the ground after Karen is let go. We can't just say, okay, now that now Karen's free, let's go home. We have to be on top of it because this could happen again. It's already been happening. It's been happening for her. Look at Sean.
Look at who? Oh, Sean Ellis.
Well, yeah, he was up on going up on his fourth trial.
Yeah.
Right. And then,
I hit him up. I hit him up. I offered him to come on my show. He told me he'd get back to me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I could have name dropped some people that did time with him that I know who did time, but I didn't want to go that route.
Yeah.
I probably could have got him on if I know some dudes who know him really well, but I just told him that, hey, it's something, I told him it's something that, this community would be something that could be good for him. I don't know if, he has a great community with the jail or whatever, but I think that he could be I think he could be a nice voice in this as far as like talking about the corruption. It'd be crazy because he could speak to it. He could speak to it, and he doesn't have to worry about repercussion because he's been exonerated. So that
well, actually,
I think it'd be dope.
Isn't he still on paper considered?
No, I think he got exonerated. No, I think I think they exonerated him. I think they finally exonerated him.
Did they? Because I remember when I was watching the Netflix series.
Yeah, he wasn't at that point. He wasn't at that point.
Yeah, but he was out on bail.
He was out on bail. Yeah, and then they came back and they didn't have the trial, and they then they
weren't going to pursue it.
The police commissioner this is the same thing that's going to happen to Karen Reed. She's going to get found not guilty, and the DA from Norfolk County and the police department, the state police, are going to make a statement and say, yep, she got found not guilty, but we still think she did it. That's what they're going to say to the public.
Yeah.
They're not going to say she had a fair trial. They're going to say she had a fair trial. She got found not guilty, but we truly believe that she still did it. That's going to be their statement.
Absolutely.
And they're not going to waste.
That's what they did with Sean. They said, yep, we're not going to go through with the case. We're not going to do a full trial, but we believe Sean was the guy who killed Mulligan. They said that, the police commissioner.
Yeah.
The black dude who used to wear the hat and shit, he thought he was a pimp and shit. He was the police.
Right.
Remember him? He was a weirdo.
Yeah, he was. And then the woman there, actually, she was in the Netflix series too,
the
right?
DA, yeah, the DA. The DA you talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah.
No,
She
she was the
the
commissioner
lawyer,
at the time.
the commissioner. Well, no, she wasn't the
Yeah.
commissioner. It was the black dude was the commissioner. The girl was the DA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
she
right.
was the DA. She actually she started working for Biden, I think, and then she got caught up in some type of scandal and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for like what, over $1,500 or something like that.
I don't know, man.
It was
I
like
forget.
it was really stupid, but the way
She
it
let a
was.
lot of people go, man. She let a lot of people go. She changed a lot of laws in Boston.
Mhm.
She cut a lot of dudes loose, man.
Yeah, she did. Well, that catch and release that they're doing, you know, everyone's pulling. Well, New York started that, I believe, a couple of years ago, and there's too much of that going on.
Well, listen, Pat, man, I appreciate the phone call. I'm gonna take one more phone call. I'm gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
I'm at the 2 hour and 10 minute mark. I mean the 2 hour
Okay.
and 10 minutes to 3 hours. So I'm gonna take the next
Okay.
phone call. But yo, I appreciate everything you said, man. It's always great talking to you. Call back
Yeah,
anytime. And we got to
Appreciate
get
you,
you up here.
Pat. Yeah, man.
Why don't you just come on here one day? Just join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. I just got to figure out how to do that.
We send you a link. Go to a quiet spot. You know what I mean? When you have the time, when you because I know that you got your son and all that. Go to a quiet spot where you could take an hour out and just hang out with us.
Yeah, I think I got a single engine plane that can hop in on.
Absolutely. Let me take this call, Pat. One love.
All right.
Peace.
All right. Peace, Pat.
Patrick, ladies and gentlemen.
Your favorite caller in, Mark.
All right, we got Maki. Maki, what's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
We're flying the jet, man. We're flying the jet.
You're flying the jet, huh?
We're trying to descend into the airport, man. We're at about 2,000 feet.
Yeah, don't make
Go
us
You
cry.
taking your approach angle there? Hey, listen, I
Making
just
the
want to bring something up.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, which out far the planes, there's been a lot of traffic on the runways.
Yeah, the Blackhawks and shit.
Yeah. Next Monday, they're gonna start a new series
Hold on 1 second. I got a restricted call. Hold on a second.
Call from
CC.
to accept, press
Damn, I don't
1.
wanna do
To
this
send a
to CC.
voicemail.
What up, CC?
Hi, how are you?
We're doing all right, CC. What's going on?
I've been watching y'all. The music's been fantastic.
I appreciate it,
Putting
CC.
all the new songs and things. And James's show this morning was good with you jumping on too.
Appreciate that.
What happened to y'all?
What's that?
Oh, I'm sitting here looking at you on my screen, and you disappeared. I realized.
No, we're here.
Yeah, a commercial popped up. My screen went black. Okay, I see y'all now.
We here.
But anyhow, like you were talking about with the waterfall video, they didn't show the parts that mattered. All that grab button and standing behind each other and hugging each other. I didn't see any sense in that. To me, I didn't see how that was showing, that could predict a fight might happen. But the end, which I know AJ asked the jury to watch that part of the video. I don't know why they didn't show all that part unless Dev wasn't going to let them and wouldn't let them in. I don't know, wouldn't let that part in. They had a lot of motions and lemonade and all that stuff before that trial, and I didn't see all that stuff. So, but he made a point of asking the jury to watch that last part of the video. And then you called and, started carrying it and then going over and over
Everybody's
and over.
everybody's saying Bev didn't let it in. They would have to let it in if he could talk about it to the jurors. He said, go back and look at that video at 11:58. If it wasn't in,
Yeah, he did tell.
how can they look at it?
They never showed it.
I know they never. We know that. We know they never showed. I'm sorry, CC. I'm looking at the chat. I'm reading what people are saying in the chat. So one person said Bev didn't let it in, and but
I don't know
but
why
they had
wouldn't
to have
have
because
shown
he mentioned it in the summation.
Yeah, and you notice, okay, that's argument. That's not evidence, whatever they say in their summation. And Lally said some crap in his summation, too, that wasn't let in. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he said stuff that he couldn't get into the case and in his closing argument. And lawyers will
Hold
do
on a
that.
second, CC. My bad. People in the chat, Bev, saying that Bev has to let it in as evidence. Okay, we know that, and they weren't
She only
allowed
let part
to
of
look.
it in.
They weren't allowed to look back at the evidence. Judge didn't allow it. Shauna said that. So wait a minute. So there was a motion prior to this, them bringing up the 1158. Like there's an 1158. I don't ever remember them ever saying at 1158 there's a part that shows them a fight's about to break out, and Bev's like, no, we're not playing that. I don't ever remember that. And I don't see why, and I don't see why Bev would not let that in. Like why that's prejudice, right? I mean, that's
It is.
wrong.
But she
You gotta
is
let
that
that in.
way. She's that way. Look what she did with this Dr. Crosby.
Yeah, but that's not the
And what
doctor's.
she did
That's an
Dr.
expert.
Russell.
I get all that, but that's not the video of the night. Like they played the whole. They're gonna play the whole video. They're gonna play him walking in, them ass grabbing, them leaving, but they're gonna not let that part in. Why not?
Well, I don't know why not. That'd be a good question for,
But because the question,
that'd be a good question for James's uncle.
because you know
Ask
what the,
him when
but
you see
you
him
know
again, James.
you know what the answer is. The answer is they let it in and they didn't play it. That's the answer for whatever reason. Somebody made a good point about it. I forget who made a point about it. That they just didn't want to bring that up. Like, I mean, they brought up the 1132 text. They brought it up. This trial, they're letting it in. They're bringing it in 100%. So it doesn't even.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cece.
And
Go ahead.
I hope they do, because to me, that right there shows. Okay, and look, I don't know if they could possibly let the fact in that Higgins called you, but that would be awesome if they could. But you know,
They would say it wasn't.
remember when he called. It's what you're gonna do when they, when they find her guilty.
No, he didn't say that.
Well,
He said, "What you're gonna
whatever-
do? What you're gonna do?" He said, "What you see? That's what I'm saying." Like he said, "When you guys change your tune when it actually comes out, when it comes
she
out that
did
she
this.
actually did it."
Right, there you go. So, if you notice, Hank is playing a dirty game, and he is saying a bunch of lying. He's a lying lie that lies, and he just spurts it out, and Bev lets him get away with it, and she helps him even with some stuff, and I just don't like the way it's going. I love seeing everybody there, seeing James and everybody being down there, and all the camaraderie. Everybody's got Karen's back, and all the shows that I've been seeing, showing how things went down, have been very uplifting. But then, Saturday morning or Friday, some small channel, I don't remember the name of it, dropped a motion. Melanie's been covering most of the motions that have been popping out, and Bev's rulings on them and stuff. But there was this one show that started to show a motion of, and I remember Liza Little mentioning at the end of the trial, at the end of the hearings last week, about a motion about another Dr. Wolf, a neurologist. And Dad acted like she didn't know nothing about it. She hadn't heard anything. Well, she's the only one I saw have it the other day, and then Nurse Kim covered it tonight. But this guy, they're bringing in a neurologist, okay? And this neurologist is going, unless he...
Hold on 1 second, CC. What up, Glera? Peace. Peace signs up for
What's
the
up,
Glera.
Glera?
Everybody throw them peace signs up for the Glera. Peace signs up. Go ahead, CC.
Yeah, I watched him earlier on Justice Served, and then I watched his show, reading Betrayal's letter. It was awesome. I tried calling in to him. I didn't want to ruin his night because he was so, he had, like, y'all had me laughing and up and dancing. He had me laughing like crazy tonight reading that Betrayal letter. But this motion for this neurologist that they're trying to bring in, there's a paragraph in there on that motion where he's going to say, okay, that, and it's kind of stupid in a way, a little bit. Nurse Kim brought out the stupid part, but Alessi wrote it, and but what this, he's trying to disqualify. He wants a Darby hearing with this guy, and he's going to say that he didn't get the damage to his head from being hit by a car, but from falling on the frozen ground. Okay? Yeah, seriously. So kind of, freeze Karen Reed. He wasn't hitting the head with the car, but anyway, it's kind of stupid. But so they want the Darby hearing. But the way Bev is handling this shit, and the way Miss McLaughlin stands up with her stuff, and Morrissey and all them, and Higgins saying what y'all gonna do when she, you find out she did it. They're going about this trial totally different. And I'm worried. What if they don't call that Dr. Stonebridge? I don't know if you ever had a chance to watch her. Okay. And this is the thing that ticks me off because, or it concerns me, is because the defense did not cross-examine her. You know why? Because that woman told the truth. That beautiful young woman, 4-time board certified, knew everything, the catastrophic damage that was done to John's brain. Frontal lobe, left lobe, right lobe. And the blow to the back of the head after that Lally got done, that's all he wanted to talk to the ME about. Tell us how that blow to the back of the head caused the eyeballs to look like they did. Or it couldn't have been a right, a left, a right, a left that affected the eyeballs. No, he wanted to blame it on the blow to the back of the head. And here's Hank doing the same dang thing, trying to bring in a meteorologist going to say the ground was hard, and he hit his back of his head. Now he's got a neurologist going to come in and say he fell back and hit his head on the frozen ground. And he's not qualified. And unless he's right in his motion, he's not qualified to talk about frozen ground doing damage to his head. Now, if he fell from a 3-story building, possibly, but not just standing up and falling, getting knocked 10 feet and hitting his head on the ground. That ain't going to happen. But they're going about this. They're pulling this crap off. And if they do this in front of a jury, after what the last jury said, I don't know. They got a plan. I think the fix is in. And Beverly pulling that crap, coming out all shaking and everything else.
No, you're right. Everything. I know. You got so much passion, and I love it, Cece, and I love it. And I love it, and I love it, and I love it. And the only thing I could say, girl, is that we're gonna see this trial coming up. I mean, we got less than 30 days now, right? We got a couple of weeks.
Yep. But you know what? You bring a lot of happiness and a lot of music and a lot of fun. And you started to play one of my favorite songs you play on there a little while ago, but you cut it real short.
Which one?
But anyway, I love your music.
Which one? Which song?
The one you end your show with a lot. I messaged you and tried to get you to tell me who is covering that because that's a foreigner song.
Oh, you mean I Want to Know What Love Is? You mean the remix to it? Yeah. I got that. I don't know exactly who covered that. I forget. I got that out of a mix. I'll find it.
Oh my God, I have the album, Foreigner's album, played 1,000,000 times, sang it 1,000,000 times. A lot of the songs you have, I have the albums. And I used to love music. After I lost my husband in his car accident,
you used to love music. Now you don't love music no more.
I haven't been putting music on, but you've been putting it on. You've been putting it on for me, and I'm feeling it in my soul again.
There we go.
And I've got like 4 big clip speakers. You know what those are? They used to put them in the clubs and the discos, big square box clips.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that's awesome.
Tons of music, tons of albums. I love music. I always love music.
You got to get back into it, girl.
I know I do, and you're getting me there. Okay, slowly, possibly. Sure. James, you know what it's like. You lose somebody you love. It's hard. It doesn't just come right back.
Yeah, you're right about
And you know, to want the
Well, how about this, CC, right? I'm going to end this phone call, and I'm going to end with a Foreigner song, all right? And I appreciate your call, girl.
okay, but there was something I wanted to say to you.
Go ahead. Whatever you want. It's your call.
Your
Go ahead.
passion. I was getting worried, okay? I know you're young, but I know you went through the colon cancer and stuff. And these people that had called you past shows, and you were getting so passionate, I wanted to call up and say, calm the fuck down the way y'all do. Because I'm worried. You don't need to get your blood pressure up. I love your
Thanks,
passion.
DC.
And I know you're passionate, and I think it's just in our blood. I'm a passionate person, too.
Oh, man.
Always
What do you mean?
have been.
The blood pressure about what? When they were asking about the hip hop or when they were talking shit?
Talking shit. Especially that guy. Oh, my God. I've told
We're
you many
working
times.
too. Oh, yeah. I mean, my man had to run across 3 lanes. We're working.
This last time. But when he starts, saying how he's guilty and all that crap,
with the best.
tell him to go watch Day 28, Dr. Stonebridge's testimony. Okay? Just tell him, go do that, and then tell me that he got hit by a car.
Yeah,
in the elbow. And that'll shut his ass up.
I don't get hyped with these people. I don't think I get hyped with them. No, I kind of chill.
Oh, no, you do. You do. You do have.
With who? I had a lady call me up and go crazy on me. I didn't even get hyped.
There was some shows you didn't even do any phone calls that you were upset over something. Okay, I'm old, my memory's not real good, and you got a show after a show after a show after a show. It's hard for me to remember every detail of your shows, but I enjoy them and I watch them. And you are a very humble and a very super nice guy that
appreciate that.
you just treat people right, Even me, even if I'm getting a little too passionate, you're not ugly with me, and you don't just want to, shove me to the side.
No.
And you do that with everybody. You do that with everybody.
I have fun. I have fun. We have fun with the phone callers. You know what I mean?
Peace and love, and I know. I watched some of your little shorts.
Yeah.
I was trying to call you that night with the lady with the helmet. Oh my God.
Oh man, where's she at? B42, Blue 42. Blue 42.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
Y'all couldn't stop laughing.
Oh man,
I couldn't.
And the
stop
crazy
laughing.
thing
Oh,
about that, CC, is that she was in my eardrum. So when I was laughing like that and I kept laughing, I took her off the live. I didn't realize I took her off, but she was still in my headphones saying the most craziest shit. She was saying that. She was saying in my headphones she was still sleeping. Like she was like, I don't even think I'm awake.
We couldn't hear that.
Yeah, I know that.
did hear
I didn't
that a little
realize it
while
until
later.
after.
And even James said, she's still on the phone.
Yeah.
And you went, yeah. And then I cracked up even harder
Yeah, she
after
said,
that.
she said that. She said that she was still sleeping. But listen, CC, I'm gonna take you out of here. All right, nothing but love, girl. All right.
Love y'all.
All right, love y'all too. Peace.
I see.
Hey, Maki.
Hey.
You still there? Maki.
I thought you guys forgot about me.
I didn't. Hold on a second. We gotta play this.
Independent look at it, and it's gonna piss people off on both sides. But you guys gonna have to watch it.
Hold on. So yeah, you're saying the three episodes?
5 episodes.
Where?
Where'd you get the other
It's starting next week. Maybe it's 3. I heard it was 5.
No, what do you mean? The Man in the Snow?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you
Body
say?
in the
So-
snow.
The Body in the Snow. So hold on. So let me ask you this. This is something that I don't know. the other side speaking on this one finally?
Well, I don't know who they have speaking on the other side. I mean, none of the prosecution's going to speak.
No, I'm saying the witnesses.
But I know that they're not going to interview the witnesses. They follow Karen around with her legal team, all through the condo she's living in or the hotel in Boston. They have a lot of interviews with her legal team, but also with John's friends. So that his friends, for the most part, are on the O'Keefe side.
Yeah,
but I know
we already
Kevin.
seen there's two of them.
You already saw.
Yeah, there's like the same two guys, like 2 or 3 guys that always.
Oh yeah, his friends. But it's got other people. It's got Kevin from Andover. But I think it's going to be good because they're going to compress 500.
You mean Plevlin?
Plevlin? Oh yeah,
Plevin?
Whatever you guys. Will, Bill, or whatever he called Will, Bill, and Bill couldn't think of a word, so he's like, I don't know.
You said it's going to make people feel mad. What's going on? What were you saying?
Yes, it's gonna piss people off on both sides.
Why?
Because it's independent. So they're gonna show some evidence from one side, and they're gonna show evidence from the other, and people are gonna say, "Oh, that's bullshit," and other people from the other side are gonna. But I think it's gonna be good because. There's not gonna be a narrator. It's just gonna be Karen speaking and going from different scenes to different scenes and allow people to make up their own minds.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't the witnesses be in it then? If it's independent and they're looking at it from both sides, why wouldn't the witnesses jump in? Why wouldn't they speak their truth? They don't have to.
Well, I don't think the witnesses. I don't think we're in between 2 trials right now. So it mostly followed her during the first trial, but I don't know if they interview witnesses. I don't know if that's really proper in between trials to interview witnesses, so they're probably on some sort of a gag order or something. I don't know. Maybe they are going to speak. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the law like an attorney would, but I think it's going to be, I mean, you've seen the other mini series or whatever that they had on Nightline and so forth. Yeah, but it's the same story, but you get 500 hours. The other ones, Nightline spoke to her and interviewed her for like an hour. This is 500 hours.
You ever heard of filler, bro? What are they gonna do? They're gonna show the Zakin Bridge for 15 minutes?
No, I really think that this is going to be the best one so far. And I think it's going to open up people's minds from both sides.
But what's going to open up our minds about it? It's gonna. So in other words, you're saying what they're going to show on the. So what I get from this phone call is that you're saying what they're going to show on the other side is going to open up our minds to the other side, because everybody on this side, our mind's already on one thing. There's nothing you could tell.
Your mind's. I know it's because you were doing your show like this with this format. Your heels are dug in so deep that you cannot have an open mind to look at this stuff because your audience expects you to only defend Karen Reed. You're gonna, no matter what. Hey, you can show me video of Karen hitting him.
Marky, keep it real. Keep it real. You think Karen's guilty, right?
Well, I initially thought that she was innocent. I told you that before when I first found out.
Listen, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
What? Yeah.
You think she's guilty, right?
They call me Paul
Pierce.
She's
guilty? The truth. Okay, but that's not the truth. So listen. So you're saying that she's guilty, and that's the truth. That's what you're saying?
Well, it's only because I'll tell you why. It's because I'm an engineer as a profession. I've been doing it for 30 years, and I understand the physics behind it. I'm also a weather geek, so I understand the weather. I could tell you what the temperature was by looking at different weather stations, whatever, blizzard conditions. It's a very unique situation. I'm also a land surveyor, so I'm very familiar with the accuracies of GPS, the different wavelengths that the different constellations use, whether it's GPS, GLONASS, BEDU, or Galileo. All these different satellites. You got 4 constellations of satellites going around the Earth, and they're sending out information in different wavelengths Now, some of the latest satellites and GPS, and especially Galileo, are able to penetrate through like wood.
I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kitchen boy, hold weight.
Marketing leads.
Your pumps didn't finish, now your pumps didn't finish, now you're about to feel the wrath of a menace.
In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing.
Nightmares, I dreamed about.
Hey, Maki, man, listen, you're talking all that shit about you're an engineer and all that stuff. I get it, man, Maki. But here's the thing. You want us to keep an open mind, but you can't just say that you think Karen is guilty. You say we got our feet dug in, but you want to be a part of the show so bad you don't want to say she's guilty. But in reality, you're an imposter. So you like us. We're not mad at you, Maki. You might be a great guy, great grandfather, great dad. I don't know. But you're wrong about her being guilty, and you should have just said, I believe she's guilty. You start talking about engineering and all this stuff. Let me just play this. Does this sound like a guilty girl to you?
I dreamed about John. I had this recurring dream that he survived but didn't know what happened to him. Nightmares, I dreamed about John. I dreamed about John. I dreamed about John. I had this recurring dream that he survived but didn't know what happened to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we rocked on for 3 hours and 18 minutes. I go by the name of JFK.
I go by the name of James Jackson.
We'll see you next flight. Everybody that called, I appreciate you guys, all my super chatters. We love every last one of y'all. Glare of peace and love, and to everybody that rocked out. R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe. Look into his eyes. That's what we do it for. Justice. Let's go.
You gotta believe there is something inside of me. You might say, how could you so fast? Is the way you make me feel hard to understand? There is a way I can meet your demand. If you see the
blasting on the stereo. Nightmares, I dreamed about John. Finding him, I had this recurring dream that he survived but didn't know what happened to him. I had YouTube blasting on the stereo.
So we should get all get down. Check it out. I've got to take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. In my life, there's been heartaches and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. Oh, I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me.
There's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. It's coming, my love. I wanna know what love is. Love that you feel inside. Want you to show me. I'm feeling so much love. I feel what love is. Oh, you just can't hide. No, you can show me. I wanna know what love is. Let's talk about love. No, you can show me. I feel it.
Lost in a dream. I don't know which way to go. Let me say, if you are all that you seem, then maybe I'm moving way too slow. I've been fooled before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. How about some information, please? Straight up now, tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Or am I caught in a hit and run? Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together? Oh, oh, oh. Or are you just having fun? Time's standing still. I wait for some small clue. Let me tell you, I keep getting chills when I think your love is true. I've been fooled before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. How about some information, please? Straight up now, tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Or am I caught in a hit and run?
10:49 p.m. Turbulence in the chat. During our live stream, we were taking phone calls.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up, Kevin from Southie? What's happening?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? But let me ask you something. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes.
The live stream was titled Taking Calls Live at the Waterfall. We were going over our reenactment video of the waterfall footage, where you clearly see aggression between Higgins and John O'Keefe.